should have counted us in.
Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond,
And
to Camaraderie Shenanigans! It has been a long, 3 weeks?
Shenanigans.
3 full weeks
Well,
since
forever.
the last time we've done this main campaign of an actual Camaraderie Shenanigans. Zach and Brittany are back from their vacation. Lauren is back from almost dying.
Celebrate that. I mean, being alive is great.
Those are all huge wins. Thank you all. Perfect timing. Thank you all for everyone who joined us for all of our little one-shots.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Daniel's Heist, along with our first open beta of Daggerheart. Yes, you did hear that correctly. First, since they are doing some updates, we're thinking we might utilize the Daggerheart system a little bit more and maybe do a couple one-shots in the future. But we will come to that when we get to it. I'm very excited. I like the system and I like what they got going on with it. But tonight,
Forgot about that.
tonight is 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. And we'll be jumping back into it. I don't think we have any other announcements. Though Lauren came back from WonderCon not too long ago. How was it?
It was so great.
So good.
Mediocre.
So good.
I have to
Lots
say.
of
You got a
great-
really cool D4.
I bought a lot of cool dice.
Yeah.
And a cool
Shout
dice
out to
tray.
all the dice people that sold me dice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We would love to go to a con at some point. We'll see if it pops up on our horizons eventually, and then we'll let you guys know if we do decide to commit
Tell
to
us about
something.
your town's con
Yeah.
and how we should go there.
Yeah.
And how you're gonna buy us tickets?
Convince us. Convince us. Pay for our hotel.
Airplane tickets.
Money, please.
Money. Gimme. But with that being said, without further ado, I would like for everyone to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for Camaraderie.
I said at the beginning.
You said at the beginning?
Way at the
I don't
beginning.
recall that.
No, like with it. And we're back.
Previously on the Obsidian Winds adventure. Sorry,
Wait
it
weeks
feels
to hear
good.
that.
It feels good getting back into these characters.
New statue this.
They're not even my characters.
They kind of are.
You guys had officially made your way into the heart of Nekrovska, making your way all the way to the Kolofsky Wall, where a majority of the nobility reside, and where Alexei, Victoria's father, seemed to also reside. In his hidden laboratory, you guys entered his space, rooted around his home, sourced out secret passageways, discovered previous nightingales who were trapped, contained, had their minds altered and messed with.
Oh yeah, I almost got feeble-minded.
You
All
almost
right.
got feeble-minded. Yep.
There's still another chance for it.
Yeah.
And with the group moving
Full campaign
forward,
opportunity.
came into Alexei's test room with a number of mannequins strewn about. Stepping through these mannequins were a number of nightingales who had been perfectly sculpted into dolls. Victoria amongst the few. A fight broke out where these nightingales, brainwashed and robbed of their will, did battle with you all. Frognan able to dispel the magical enchantments that were affecting at least Victoria's mind.
Come at me, bro.
Wrest her free of the mind control, and she immediately jumped into your side. Turning the tables, Wolfgang almost going down.
No, I went down.
Almost going down permanently.
Okay.
Victoria running over and administering a healing potion upon seeing your unconscious body. Yeah, she grabbed.
She took it out of my inventory. I just wanted to
Yeah,
check
she
out.
grabbed whatever it was.
yeah.
I'm letting you choose.
That was the only one I had.
Okay.
And it's gone now.
Yeah, she drank it and then
Yeah.
half effect.
She baby
gets a
burned
little
it.
healing.
Yeah.
And with some clever uses of some spells, navigating past a magical barrier that was set up, you were able to knock Alexei out, who seems to be inferior compared to the individuals he commanded.
Commoner.
We come back into that moment as he passes out, landing on the ground in the upper floor outside of this space. You guys are still in combat. And we're going to go right into initiative.
Quick question.
Yes?
Did Does Victoria look different? Did he alter her appearance in the moment that we saw her?
I'm gonna say in the heat of combat, it's hard to tell.
Okay.
Without taking a moment to like look her over, it's too difficult to tell. But we will go right into combat. Coming to the professor's turn. You were up. Essentially, let me re-describe the scene for you.
Yeah, hit me with the details.
You find yourself in this test chamber. The ice wall has recently fallen down that Kylus had prepared. Over in the left-hand corner, from your perspective, we're doing Theater of the Mind, just so you know. We're not going to a battle map for this one. There is an opening, a doorway, that previously you didn't notice. That seems to be ajar ever so slightly. You have two brainwashed nightingales off to your right-hand side, one at almost directly to your right and one a little bit at a diagonal. Weapons brandished, they seem intent on striking you. There's another one unconscious that you delivered a non-lethal blow to. Beyond that, a bunch of mannequins in the room.
Okay.
They're currently not hidden. They haven't had a chance to disappear into any spaces.
Okay.
They're both visible.
If I recall, my weapon bit me and I'm poisoned currently.
Correct.
Oh,
You
yeah, I
are
forgot about
poisoned. It was almost a natural 1 at one point too.
And I gave him inspiration.
Yes, you did.
Perspiration.
Perspiration.
Do we get
Okay.
inspiration because we're back at it? You know, we're back at the table. We're
Nope.
playing again.
I actually thought that this might work.
Not this time.
Only 12 gets inspiration. Yeah, that's what-
Okay, I am seeing. I'm assuming seeing Alexei go down.
Yes, everyone saw that moment. I think it was Frogman who just kind of racked his mind for a moment, and he fell down unconscious, not bleeding out.
I thought it was
Uh,
Kylus.
it- huh?
Was it Kylus?
They both hit.
They both of them?
Yeah, it was me.
It was you. Oh, okay.
Mine was more important.
Right, because your turn came around. That's right. It was your D4 that was subtracted from his saving throw. That's right. Yes, non-lethal strike. At least it seems as much.
Okay. If it wasn't noticed already, I'll shout over to Wolfgang. Or no. Victoria already said there was an opening, right?
Yes, she called
And
it
she
out.
pointed it out. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. Then I'm just gonna go to the nearest nightingale and swing.
Yeah, easy enough to do. Go ahead and roll.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
14.
Let me pull up those stats. 14 just misses, unfortunately. Okay. First swing, she kind of dashes backwards ever so slightly, reeling back, getting ready to strike back at you.
Second attack could have been that 20, but no. 19.
19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I forget. Am I doing poison on them?
Yes, they do. Oh, no. They don't take poison damage.
That's fine.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry, dude.
oh my god, it's fine.
Get the call. Get the call. We also didn't plug in the microphone.
Thanks.
Alright, so if TikTok can't hear it, go. Actually, I probably can better now.
Yeah.
No, true.
Oh god, this is terrible.
TikTok, you
9,
don't stop.
no, 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. All right. Second swing coming through. You slice across in a diagonal fashion. The poison not seeping in, but seemingly not doing much to them.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you would like to do, sir?
That's all I've got for now.
Okay. Moving on. It is now the Nightingale's turns. Okay. God, that teased me with an apple 20. All right. This one is going to leap back at you, swinging at you with
Bitch.
their short sword. That is a 23 to hit.
I will shield.
Shield, deflecting off the arcane aura that you strike up before you. That's all. Oh no, they can make a second swing at least. But way worse. Definitely gonna miss. Moving on to the next one. Where did my cursor go? I suddenly zoomed in. What is happening? Okay, we're not gonna worry about it. You're close enough to me.
Nope.
Actually, you're the one who attacked You're the one who attacked the master.
The
So
master.
did he. You forgot I even attacked him.
Mine wasn't very important.
Dominic Coming after
See
you.
a different tune now.
Closing the distance.
Really killed so many times.
Swinging. Terrible. Only a 10.
Finally a miss.
Second swing.
Not 20.
Oh, even worse. Only a 9. I rolled a 4 and a 3.
Love to see it.
You're just reading the wind and letting it carry you in the directions you need it. Moving on, we
She's like
come
the
to
wind.
Wolfgang. You're up.
Hey, I'm gonna.
Rangoon's on deck.
The ice wall dropped, right?
Yes.
Wolfgang sees the door and just starts booking towards it.
All right.
How much distance would you say in this mind?
I would say
theater?
unless you want to dash, you're going to get right past the entrance.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're going to get right to the steps as they start to ascend upwards.
I'm gonna get to that point and hold an attack action in case.
What's your
somebody-
trigger?
A nightingale attacking.
Okay. Sounds
A
good.
nightingale coming within the immediate vicinity of me.
Okay. All right.
Non-lethal. We swing.
Okay. Rangoon, you're up. Frogman, you're on deck.
How close am I to these broads?
15
Broad.
feet.
15 feet? Okay, I'm going to, for my rogue's mantle, cast Academic Anguish on
Okay.
one of them. So it's a
Intelligence
wisdom
saving
save.
throw. Oh, wisdom
of
save. All right.
15.
DC 15 wisdom save. Let's see. Natural 19. I
Okay, so they
succeed.
take half damage.
Oh, okay.
Academic anguish.
For
No,
academic
this is
English?
not Academic Anguish.
Antagonize.
This is Antagonize.
Oh,
Did I say
antagonize.
Oh,
Academic
you said
Anguish?
academic.
You said
anguish.
academic.
Oh my
English.
gosh, I'm sorry. I meant
That's okay.
Antagonize.
I was like, wisdom?
I know.
Half
Wait,
damage?
Sorry, this is
What
Antagonize.
spell is this? Yeah, that's fine.
My
Go ahead and roll
brain's still
damage.
kind of goopy.
Goopy. Goop brain.
So that's 11 cut in half to 5, I'm guessing.
11 total, yes, cut in half to 5. All right.
This is my new
She's
D4.
looking pretty rough.
That's all I'm gonna do. For
That's
right
your
now.
action. Okay.
This is-
Moving down to Frognan.
So when we were looking in on Papa Loser,
Alexei.
he was standing on like an observatory deck. Were there like controls or anything like that?
There
in
seemed to
there?
be some sort of like unit that was placed, but you couldn't see any actual control mechanisms.
Okay.
He seemed to like move, like tap on a couple things, observing different bits of information.
Difficult from this angle.
Yes.
Okay.
It's at a high angle, covered in glass.
Yeah. So then I will continue.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, everything went so fast. She was supposed to attack somebody within range of her after that. That's part of Antagonize.
She succeeded though.
Oh, you're right.
so-
I'm sorry.
If she
Carry
fails,
on. Sorry.
yeah.
Oh.
That'd be sweet though.
But seeing Wolfie heading upstairs, I will follow suit.
You see him kind of prepping himself in the doorway, keeping his eyes open.
Yeah. And in terms of nightingales within melee distance to any of the casters, are there any? Well, that was English.
Sorry, run that by me more. Is there anyone in range that you can strike from where you are currently?
I'm trying to push nightingales out
sure.
of melee range with any of the squishies.
Yes, I would say Kylus is the closest one to you who you can do that for.
Nice. So then I will attempt to telekinetic shove the nightingale away
Strength saving
from him.
throw. That's a natural 20.
Well, that's stupid. Silver barbs.
She worked
Okay.
I
out.
don't have it.
I'm like, it's your resources.
Yeah.
You can use it if you want to.
I don't have the slots or the spell. Yeah, good. And you know what? I'm actually gonna action dash to keep going.
Okay, you're gonna move past Froggy?
Yeah.
Or sorry, Wolfie?
Yeah.
Oh, I cross streams.
Frog dad.
You kind of just roll underneath his wide open stance, popping out through.
That tracks.
Little sack tap on the way through.
Come check. Yep, still dangling low.
That was super low.
Yeah,
Like a
and
speed
just
bag.
make my way as far as I can up there.
Sorry, one image. All right, you're probably like halfway up the stairs by the time your dash runs out.
Great.
Moving to Victoria. She's gonna help subdue her sisters. Yeah, that makes sense for her.
I like it. I
Oh.
approve this message.
Now her character sheet's gone.
You deleted her.
Gotta.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Play her with your heart, Dom.
I was about to. I just rolled her in D&D Beyond. That's my bad. That's not what I'm going for. Okay, let's see. She's going to arm pop out into hand crossbow and fire at yours.
No. Get him.
That's cocked as hell.
Nice cock.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. Natural 17 plus plenty. So that's gonna be sneak attack damage.
So sneaky.
Double or sub goal.
Yeah,
I'm gonna upgrade that.
That is 18 points of piercing damage. Oh, and a D8 thunder. With plus 5. Oh my god, 18.
18 plus
No,
5.
it was 18. 23.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Our brains are slowly getting back into this.
Yeah.
Numbers are weird, man. With that, a bolt kind of sinks right into the shoulder, and the nightingale collapses to the ground. And she's just, sorry, and gets ready for a new move somewhere.
Unconscious?
Unconscious.
Okay. Okay.
Dead.
None.
I'm like, oh, then I'm not gonna
Nesta,
bother
you're up.
anymore.
Nesta with Kylus on deck.
Yes, you will.
Do I have any nightingales near me?
None within melee, but there are plenty that you could cast spells at. Yes. There's one you can cast spells at.
I was gonna say, are there
Wait a
plenty?
minute, no. There were plenty until Victoria knocked one unconscious.
I'm
You
gonna
weren't
cast.
very far from me, from what I remember too. So if you want to move and swing, you could.
Yeah.
No,
I know we're kind of playing a little loosey-goosey
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now
yeah.
in terms of distance.
I'm gonna move to whichever one's closest to me,
The only one available, you get right up to it.
and I'll attack with my crystal longsword. Non-lethal.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Did you say lethal?
Non-lethal.
Extra lethal.
Extra lethal
Super.
damage.
So,
That's
Lunaris,
a
give me
spiritual
the
weapon.
strength to murk this bit.
Almost rolled a 20, but it was not. So it was a 9.
9 misses, unfortunately. You swing wide. They're dexterous, very fast, hard to hit. Anything else you would like to do? I believe you have your spiritual weapon up,
I do.
if memory serves.
Is
Yeah.
it near
I'm gonna
anybody?
say yes.
Yay! Yeah,
You
it'll
buzz.
swang.
it was like a fly and just dum.
Kill
It
the
doesn't
fish.
know how to do
Onto
that
the
lethal,
window.
though.
And this is
Motherfucker!
and this is the fourth
22
round.
to hit for the sword. Jesus
Christ, Crimson
I
Starlight
crave
Man.
blood.
It
Go ahead and roll
do
damage.
non-lethal.
6.
6 points of damage. All right.
Finds the throat.
Sweeney Todd.
Non-lethal. It'll take
Um,
some time before they bleed out.
All right. The one you close the distance with is the one that is up against. Oh my God, the professor. Thank you.
That one just got knocked out by Victoria. The one that's left is the one by Kyle.
I thought I shot
No.
the one.
No, you shot the one by me.
Oh, shoot.
Whoever
Reverse
you want
that.
to.
Reverse. Yeah, you're over by the one near Kylus. Okay. I'm so glad you guys remember shit because I don't. All right. What a reliable DM you have. Kylus, you're up.
I will action disengage and over
Running
towards
away.
the door. Yeah.
All right. Moving over towards the door. Professor, you're up.
I will run up on this last nightingale that's left.
All right.
Run up on her.
I'll say you flank
Sure.
to get your +2 since Ness is still there.
I like it. That's another. Actually, that's a 21.
21 hits. Go and roll damage.
Something better. That's much better. 15 points of non-lethal damage.
All right. All right. A strike across the side. This one hadn't been touched
Okay.
this entire fight, so she's
s-
still looking pretty healthy.
Second swing. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Roll damage.
That is 12 points of non-lethal damage.
Nicely done. All right. Ending your turn.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Bringing us to some more nightingales.
There's just one.
There's just one.
Or is there? Sorry.
That we
There's like
can
5.
see, I'm guessing.
There were 5 in total.
We did knock some of them out last game, right?
2 have currently been dropped.
Only 2 total?
Mm-hmm.
Is that 5 including Victoria?
No.
It's 5 plus.
Damn it.
5 plus Victoria.
Okay.
Okay. That's a 24 to hit you, Wolfgang.
Hey, yeah, that does hit me. Do I get a response attack since
We'll find out if you survive the hit.
Right. Yeah, why don't we not kill me?
Sneak
Well, do you
that's
resolve
46.
held actions first?
I don't know. how that works.
They trigger on a reaction, so the thing that's triggering it has to happen first. And his reaction was, if I get attacked by something.
Got it.
So the damage is going to come through, and then the reaction happens.
She should have said, if one comes to attack me.
Well, it also doesn't help that they were hidden,
Yeah.
and your passive perception doesn't meet their
Yeah.
stealth.
Yeah. Stop it.
8,
Yep.
12, 15.
And you're done.
It is so much
18.
And I'm down.
Yeah, you're unconscious.
Sure am.
Hitting the
Big
ground.
2 times in this fight. I'm over it.
What's that?
I've been crit twice in this fight. I'm over it.
Ah.
The other one is going to shoot at someone else.
I'll fucking get an alert feed. I don't know if that affects this. But
Shoot the people with.
Frognan, that's a 24 to hit you.
Up the staircase?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Luckily I'm at full, which is still not many. Oh, and is your temp HP goodness still going on?
I mean, it's still active, but you would have to end your turn within 30 feet of her. That's 23 points of damage to you.
I'm within 30 feet of you. Can I get some?
Didn't like that.
Yeah,
Like
some
that one
too.
bit.
I went from full to like half.
5 plus 6.
This rogue is going to...
Oh, I'm gonna reaction turn invisible.
Okay. Disappearing into the darkness around the stairwell.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks. Did
Uh,
I activate
this,
it this fight? I don't know if I did.
the Twilight Sanctuary?
Mhm.
I know you have.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were bumping up everyone's temp HP. I'm gonna disengage from you guys, move back a bit, and then fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim at. Yeah, you. No, you. You've been hitting me a lot and making me angry. Sorry. That's a 24 to hit.
That was it.
Okay. No sneak attack, because I don't have no allies within range.
You ain't sneaky.
I ain't sneaky right now. Oh. Minimum damage for 4.
Nice.
Must be nice.
Love to see it.
Okay, moving on to Wolfgang.
You have fun on your turn?
Raymond,
Was that a good turn?
Raymond, you're up.
Every time.
The one that
It's alright, your
just
wife's got
attacked,
you.
can I, is she
Got
within
potions, right?
like 60 feet of
No.
me?
I
Yeah,
have no
she's
potions.
definitely within 60 feet.
Okay, then I will.
I don't think there's a single thing in this room that would be beyond 60 feet for most of you. And especially
Okay.
not where you couldn't move and then get within 60 feet.
So I will steady aim.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Bonus action steady
And
aim, give
I
yourself
will
advantage.
try to hit this bitch
Roll
with
the
my
hit.
psychic blade. Okay, so it's 22.
22 hits, go ahead and roll damage.
22.
Sneak
That sneak attack.
Mark a bitch.
I had a thought.
Fuck 'em up.
You
fuck
have
'em
thought? Don't have thoughts.
I probably won't survive long enough to have this thought, but
up. I had a thought
I
once.
don't love that.
It was terrible.
never did it again.
It was awful.
18 points of psychic damage.
Nicely done.
And I will go ahead and swing one more time.
Swing.
That's only
A nat 20.
16.
16 does hit.
Oh, it
Go ahead and
does?
roll
Oh,
damage.
Nice.
bummer. I only hit you again.
Okay, and that's 9 points of psychic damage.
9 points. Okay. You steady aim, so you can't move anywhere.
Yep.
This one's looking rough right now. Moving down the line, we come to Frognan.
Okay,
Nesta, you're technically on deck. It'll be Victoria then you.
I'll do my best Frodo impression. weave through the darkness.
They've appeared at the end of the stairwell, at the very top. They've like peeked from the sides with their bows out and had launched.
Nice. Well, I'll slowly back
They
away
were in
from
the
them.
stairwell the whole time, so there's 7 of them.
As eyes appear in the
They
darkness.
retreated to the stairwell. That's what it seems like.
So they move past you and me.
I will
Huh?
take out
There were 2 who already went in there. They went, hid, and waited for people to approach.
during one of the
12 seconds ago.
Gotcha. Okay.
When the wall went up, they
The
were like,
swap
I'm not going
arenas.
near that, and went to their emergency exit.
I will spend my action to baby bird from my mouth to his a greater healing potion.
Baby
Kiss,
bird.
baby!
Done.
That's
Go
Is
ahead
that
and
for
roll
real? Are
healing.
you really baby
party
birding him?
bar.
I hope so.
Party hard.
That's canon.
Plus,
Because I always like to reveal it, Wolfgang, you would roll 1 success.
Woo!
nice.
You rolled a 12.
That is a 1, a 2 makes 3, a 2 makes 5, a 3 makes
Oh my God.
8 plus 4, so 12 points of healing.
I don't know how you kept track of those numbers.
That was some weird.
I lost
math.
myself on the third 3.
A 2 makes 5.
Did
A
I
5
say
makes
12?
8.
I meant 23.
Do you mean 23? Okay.
He's like, if I say the numbers fast enough, they'll never be able to call me out.
So that's my action.
plan.
It's a tactic.
I should still be invisible because I didn't do any of the triggers to
Yeah,
pull
you
me out
didn't
of
attack or cast a
invisibility.
spell.
A bonus action rage.
Trigger.
I will bonus action rage.
Nice.
So what is the current distance between me and the doorway that we just came in, or from me and the top of the staircase?
You're about 5 feet away from the initial entrance, and you're about 15 feet away from the very top.
Okay. So then I will
Say,
angle
like, a close distance.
myself so that I can telekinetic shove him out of the hallway then.
Okay. Do you choose to fail?
I do.
And out of so that it'll break line of sight with those 2 that are
Oh yeah,
firing.
you kind of push him off to the side.
He like gives me
Yeah.
the potion. I start to stand up and he just shoves me.
Yeah, knocks you back out.
Like a
He
tin can.
baby
roll.
birded you the potion.
Sorry,
and
you baby birded me
yeah.
the potion.
And then I'll take the rest of my movement and hopefully get within 30 feet of this guy.
Baby bird pat on the cheek and then just
Who?
Did we
Me.
decide?
This guy.
Oh,
If it
okay,
was
you're
up or not?
backpedaling.
Mhm.
Gotcha, I see what you're doing.
Was it up or not?
I guess it was up.
Okay.
I don't remember,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
Yeah.
Hit points?
Yeah.
12.
Backpedaling.
Got him.
Can I get some
What's your
points?
movement?
you just said 12.
No,
Total
him.
is 30.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get there.
Yeah.
Her aura's 30, so.
there.
And that is my turn.
All right, Victoria's gonna go. I didn't call steady aim. That's gonna miss, unfortunately. She fires. The rogue rolls off to the side, completely missing. Going to the top. Nesta, you're up. Kylus, you're on deck.
all right. Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Oh, nat 20
Nice.
Hell yeah. Was that with your spiritual weapon?
with my crystal longsword for once. For once.
Nesta wants some damage, damn it. I'm gonna soul rebarb. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't have spells.
9 damage for the crystal longsword.
It's a crit.
And it's a crit, so max out the initial damage first.
So it's a D8. Yeah, so, no, so it's just plus 8, so.
Oh.
17.
17.
17 points. Okay.
Oh, I like that sound.
Striking through, she just lets out a scream of pain.
Wait, sorry, I caught on to this halfway. Did you also add your radiant max damage too? Because it's crystal longsword.
So it'd be
That
16
also
as a
not plus 8.
baseline. 16 plus whatever your modifier is, plus the d8 you rolled. Plus the 2d8 you rolled.
Cool.
Because it's the D8 from a longsword, but it's the crystal longsword, so you get another D8.
Because it has rider damage.
I thought you had to, like, spend a charge to do that.
No, the
it's
charge
a
is only to
D8.
heal yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a 16 plus
4.
4.
But
20,
plus
and then
your
plus
other
8. So then 28.
Alright, hold on.
Roll 8
So,
again?
no. So it's. So
Sorry,
you roll
everyone.
no,
All
so you
good.
roll a 4 there.
It's not like
So
you've been
it's-
away for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
16,
16.
16. Okay, then plus 4 is 20, and then plus your 9. So that is 29 points damage.
Yep.
29 points of damage.
That's what crits do, baby.
Damn, son.
She's been thinking in meters and kilos.
Yeah, metric
So-
system.
Things.
Which, the metric system doesn't use addition.
Yep.
Not America.
Spotlight's on you for this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
After you'd done the initial damage, you said you were like, oh, 16. I was like, oh, they had 17 hit points. And then you did the rest of it. I was like, okay.
You're gone. Well, I'm trying to do non-lethal, so I would probably, like, as I'm about to do the final hit, I would maybe try and hit her with the pummel. There's radiant damage, but, like, try and get her
Spotlight's on you.
unconscious.
You take this as you want.
So I'd kind of
Flavor be damned.
hit her head and then try and catch her as she falls. And,
I love it.
Cradle to the
And
ground.
gently let her down to the ground.
So good.
The whole time I'm saying, I'm sorry.
Your spiritual weapon's just lurking menacingly in the background.
She comes up just.
Speaking of which,
Nope,
You're like,
nope.
no!
weapon
was mine!
and spiritual weapon will go as well on her turn. So she's gonna also do a 20
Oh my
to hit.
god!
That's a crit.
Hold on. There's no one else present.
Oh,
You're gonna hit the dead body.
Unless you're trying to hit the dead body.
I
The
didn't. I
unconscious
wasn't aware
body.
there was no
But
That's
it's
okay,
a
that's okay.
crit.
Hit the dead
The only
body.
other two present are in the stairwell.
Gotcha.
Yeah, everyone within your immediate line of sight is unconscious.
So spiritual weapon saw me do that and just like hit the wind and
Out of frustration,
Yeah.
Okay,
wanted
went
to
up to
kill.
the wall
one
and
at
just
a
smacked
time.
it.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Nesta's spiritual weapon's gonna be
It hacks
an
down
actual weapon by the end of this
It
campaign.
hacks down a bunch of the regular
I want to be a
mannequins.
real sword.
Lady Crimson's
Yeah, chops a
villain origin
mannequin's
story.
head off.
This is the Pinocchio.
Yeah.
I'm a real sword.
Alright, that's my turn. I'm done.
All right. Did you want to move anywhere? You wouldn't provoke attacks of opportunity. If you want to move closer to the stairwell.
Yeah, I'll move closer to the stairwell.
Moving over that way. Kylus, you're up. If you want to give yourself temp HP.
Love temp HP.
Though you seem
Love to
pretty
get some
solid.
someday.
I'm even more solid now, baby.
Wolfgang comes rolling up towards you just as he becomes conscious, and you kind of jump over his body.
That tracks.
Let's see here. Might as well burn a spell slot. Yeah, I'll look at one of them and I'll hold my hand out and attempt to pull all the air out of their lungs.
Oh!
Okay, you're gonna suffocate them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh!
That's one way to do it.
I guess you can be non-lethal. with that.
Non-lethal suffocation.
19.
Yeah, 19
Harmless
hits.
asphyxiation.
Okay.
Please describe this for me,
Yeah. So
as
Kylus
no one
just-
else sees this too.
Yeah, reaches out and just starts making like a kind of like a tornado motion with his hands, and all the air just pulled up out of her mouth,
Oh, that's
and
great.
she's immediately suffocating.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever her Constitution score is,
Mm-hmm.
it's a number of rounds equal to that before she falls unconscious and drops to 0.
Okay, gotcha.
What if it's 0? Is it a minimum of 1?
Huh?
There's probably a
one.
minimum
Yeah.
of 1, yeah.
Yeah.
Already.
And then I'll
And it's her turn, right? Like when her turn passes, that's when the timer goes down? Like at the end of her turn or at the start of her turn? If
start
it's
of their
supposed-
turn.
Start of their turn. It's,
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will dip off to the side.
All right. Professor, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna head on over to the stairwell because there's no other immediate threats out here, right?
Not currently, no.
Okay, I'll head over to the stairwell.
You see Kyla's kind of casting something into the hallway and then like dips behind.
If I action dash, could I get up the stairwell to them?
Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah, you could do it.
Yeah, I'll action dash.
You'd like just get to the top.
Yeah, I'll action dash and just shield forward, just charging in.
Charging
Nice.
forward. You see one of the nightingales is like having all the air just pulled out of their body, and like you see like their diaphragm is starting to like cave in on itself.
Gross.
Are they functional or are they like being
No.
forced
They are.
choked?
They can.
They can do things.
They can do things.
Oh, I didn't know.
They can attempt to break out.
Oh,
That's the things.
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, that's plural things.
Yeah.
The
So
one
they-
thing.
So
They
this is
are-
a forced choke.
They are
basically.
restrained.
Yeah,
Basically.
Sick.
yeah. It's essentially a forced choke, but we're flavoring it this way.
Sick.
Okay. Yeah, you get up. There's both of them within range.
Okay, I can't attack. I action dash.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, but you close the distance.
Yeah.
Bringing
action.
us to.
You're close by, right?
it
Yeah.
is.
Can you roll me some HP?
Ticks down 1.
Pizzle pizzle.
For one of them.
Eight.
It's a strength save. Kylos?
Strength or dex.
Strength or dex.
It's not a save, it's a check.
It's just a check. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so used to using
Ooh,
my
fail.
iPad.
That's a 9. Doesn't
I
make it clear.
forgot.
So dumb.
Okay.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no
not saving.
proficiency in a check.
Yeah, it's
I was
just
watching
their
the
modifier.
video that you,
So they have to dex or strength.
Holy shit.
That's kind of brutal.
Yeah.
been seeing
Like,
you
you're not
in
busting out of
this-
that unless you're a legendary beast.
Spell save to go up a little bit more.
And then, let's see. The other one, well, the other one's going to target you. And I'm perfectly flanking.
Are you?
Yeah, if you get right up there, I have one on one side, one on the other.
I wouldn't step directly in between them.
Oh, I thought you wanted to get within melee of them.
No, I just wanted to get up the stairs, but I'm not gonna go.
Are you getting to the very top?
I'm getting to the very top,
That's where they are.
but I'm not gonna step in between. I'm not going to put myself into a flank position.
So then you're not at the top. You're down 1. Because there's no other way to go.
but
They're
if they're at the
flanking
top,
the entrance. One's on the right side, one's on the left. If you get to the top, you are perfectly in
Oh,
between.
okay, then I'll put myself like on 2 steps.
Yeah, if you want to be
before
like
it.
a couple before that, that's
yeah,
fine.
no, the professor's not gonna put himself into a flank position.
Okay.
You could.
Then they're going to. Then they're still going to shoot their bow at you. That is still a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Oh wait, sorry, wrong die. Not a D8, D6. That is 8 points of piercing damage.
I'm at 10 HP.
What do I do here? I don't know.
Give up. You're beaten. No, you're beaten.
They don't have the functionality for that right now. Okay, moving on to Wolfgang. You're
Yeah.
currently prone.
Not anymore. I stand.
15
I
feet.
stay.
Right
Right.
when you're on deck.
Action stays.
Action standard. How high up
Stand
is
is
this?
involved.
That's what I said.
I done stood.
How far is it from the bottom of said stairs? to
20
the-
feet.
Including pushing past El Professor over here?
It's going to be difficult terrain, essentially, so you wouldn't be able to push past him. You would have to stop behind
I
him.
thought it wasn't if it's an ally. The allies can move through spaces on a big.
I mean, but you're in a corridor. You're in a 5-foot corridor, barely that.
Pardon me?
I would say, yeah, you could move
No,
past
that's fair.
someone, no problem, if it was like a wider space.
Yeah.
So
But
I
yeah.
cannot move past him is what you're trying
Not
to
unless you
tell
want to
me.
make like a strength check and push him down.
You could just grind on each other as you slowly just move
Oh,
past.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am not
Like,
in the mood for
Get
that.
really intimate as you move past each other.
Alright.
I'm not in the mood.
Not in the mood for
We're in
that.
combat, Wolfgang.
Yeah, so.
He's like,
be his mood.
he's like, I do my best work in combat.
One of them hasn't been hit yet.
Both of them have taken damage. Because they took damage from the fucking ice wall that he made. And they were like, not dealing with that again, and ran away.
Right. Okay.
No doubt, no doubt, no
No
doubt.
doubt. Cool.
Great.
Wolf, which one, do I know which one shot me?
Yeah, you noticed it was the one on the left-hand side.
Not the one suffocating?
No, not the one suffocating.
Turn the corner and just hand out, kind of like, looked over at Kylos and was like, alright, and do my own thing. With my arm, red energy, guiding bolts.
Godzilla charge up.
Exactly right.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Do it.
You won't.
18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And it is a level 2, because that's the only spell slot I have. So,
Love moves.
let me just go ahead and do this.
When the tick down goes to 0, do they...
Yeah.
Okay.
They drop to 0 and unconscious. And if I keep it
10,
going,
16,
Yeah, they would die.
18 plus 18 damage.
Nice. And the next attack against it that hits has advantage.
Mhm.
As that glowing red energy appears.
And there's a red looking spear kind of pointing down on the person.
You hear the ringing of shields. All right.
Sick.
Anything else you would like to do, Wolfgang? Any bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action get temp HP.
You are close enough.
Okay.
Bringing us to Rangwin, you're up.
Okay, so
Hello.
they're
Well,
like
Brandon
up
was
at the
forward.
top of the stairs. I'm
Yes.
still down.
And I would say with how many people are starting to show up in this space, it's getting a little crowded to aim.
I don't need.
I'm
okay.
I'm not on the stairwell at all. I'm like.
Oh, you launched
like,
and
so
then
literally
moved
went-
back. You did. You pulled Kailos. Okay.
Yeah. So did I like watch?
We're on either side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, that was a really good move.
Flashbang
And I
out!
can't get past this guy.
Then yeah, you could. Yeah, since it's only the professor up there, you could.
The
You could
professor's
make a shot.
Okay, so I could. They're within 60 feet.
Yes,
of
because
me
of the
at
angle
top of
that
stairs.
you're at, you have vantage point on it.
Okay.
If he had gone all the way up, then it would be a little tougher. But
I
he's
will
a bit down.
steady aim at the one kind of closest to me on the.
In order to steady aim, you can't move beforehand,
I haven't moved.
but you can't see them from where you were beforehand. You would
Oh.
have to move over. to
Oh,
the
I do
stairwell.
have to. That's what I was asking.
Oh,
if I
yeah,
could
yeah, yeah.
see them from where I am.
No, not present.
I can't
Sorry.
see them from where I am. Okay.
Yeah, you were still within the same area that everyone was fighting in.
Okay.
You would have to move probably 10 feet to get over there.
Okay. I'd have to move 10 feet to get like to where I could see them.
To see down line of sight, yeah.
Okay. How far are they from me, like in total?
From where you are presently?
Yeah.
What would that be? 30 feet in total.
30 feet in total.
If you wanted to go all the way up. With your bonus action dash, you could also move past the professor even with difficult terrain if you wanted to get up there in melee.
Well, I think what she'll do is Misty step right behind,
Okay.
right behind one of the girls.
And I was like,
Yeah,
and then-
easy enough to do.
Yeah. So I'll Misty step right behind one of them.
You
and
see
then
one of them like grasping at their throat, and then the other one is like trying to assess the situation of what to do.
that just got blasted in the face.
Blasted and is currently glowing, so you would have advantage on this strike.
Is there? Can I Misty? Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
his guiding bolt is.
You're like,
is
oh really?
lighting the way.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Wait, sneak attack damage?
Just dollar signs appear in her eyes.
Okay, in that
Ding,
case,
Say less.
ding,
Say
ding.
yeah. Say less.
then yeah,
Yahtzee.
I'm gonna try and psychic blades.
You bonus
like,
action, Missy, step up there.
Bonus action, Misty step up there, and then I'm just gonna try and like make a psychic blade just like appear in her brain, so it hurts her brain.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay, so 22.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. This is sneak attack.
Snookatoke.
Snookatoke.
I'd love to.
Gotta catch 'em
Snookatoke.
all.
Imagine just a
Potato.
translucent one of those
Getting close to the
headbands that has like the knife sticking out on this and then the
23
handle
points
here
of
just
psychic damage.
23 points of psychic damage. All right. Looking pretty rough over here for this one.
Damn, 2 hits to take her down.
And my
They have
bonus
a
action
lot
was
of HP.
Misty stepping, so.
you can attack
no.
again.
You have a second
Oh,
attack,
that's
don't you?
Yeah.
But oh yeah, that's right, because I have my
Mhm.
new fancy thing.
Because you have an enhanced
Okay.
psychic blade.
Oh, 22.
22 hits. No sneak attack on this one, but go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, that's 10 points of psychic damage.
Nicely
nice.
done. All right, looking really rough now.
You're still up, God.
And she's just
They
kind
have
of like
78 HP.
she's
Oh,
doing
wow.
this new
Yeah.
thing where she's not really throwing a blade, she's just kind of snapping. She does this snap and like a
Oh, Roy
like
Mustang.
the blade just kind of
Just a
like
little bit of
pierces their mind.
A little bit of blood dribbling out the nose and ear.
And I
All right.
still look like Victoria, by the way.
I know you do.
Oh yeah.
All
You're doing
right.
great, Victoria. Wow. You've really leveled up.
All right, bringing us to Frognan. You're up.
Nice. So I will pop back into the hallway. And seeing the one that is struggling to escape its suffocation, I'll make it just a little harder. And I will mind sliver her.
Make it just a little harder.
Is Mind Sliver on the next roll?
It is, I believe, check or save.
Oh,
Let me
it would be a check, so yeah,
Let-
it would apply to this.
Let me double check.
Damn,
Double check the check.
A D4 subtracted from that is rough.
Oh no,
yeah,
just
considering the highest you
Yeah.
could have is a 5 for normal
just
people.
saving
Yeah.
throw. Never mind.
Okay, I had a feeling, otherwise it would
so
be
I'll
crazy.
change my mind and I'll instead do it on the
Right.
other one that is
Okay.
looking rough.
Intelligence save?
Yes.
Why'd you point at me?
Because you just hit her.
That's a 17.
Looking rough because of
17
you.
meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. So no damage.
And then
It's one of the few proficiencies I have.
yeah, and then I'll
You
duck
okay?
behind.
We're just also horny. man.
Whoa.
Duck, dick, dive,
Yeah.
dodge.
Yes.
Tyner's
I'll dick
tries
out
to
of the hallway.
Dicks.
Break line of sight.
Dick.
Okay. As you like dart backwards, a burst of movement past you, Victoria, swinging into the hallway, will kind of vault over the professor, rolling and fire at another one.
Love to see it.
You'll love to see it.
Just like Mega Man.
No advantage, but that is still a 15, which just beats it. That is sneak attack, which she is doing an extra 3d6.
I love that sound.
I hate it.
9, 10.
Oh no,
Is
he's
it
doing it,
Victoria?
for,
Yeah.
he's doing it for us
Yeah.
this time.
Uh,
It's a rare occasion where I like it.
Other
Hit it with my
Victoria.
wife hits.
16
Yeah.
points of damage to that
Exactly.
one.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Does not say
Um,
exactly. It would never.
I like it. Spotlight is on you and Victoria. As
Oh.
Victoria dealt like the final bits of damage, but since you're so close by, like her body, like she takes an arrow to the shoulder, and you just see like the pain is too much as her eyes begin to fade, and she like starts falling towards you.
I am as
your
she's
sword up.
kind of
He just steps back.
Shish kebab!
as she's starting to lean forward. I'm just gonna take my shield and just
Just kind of bump her backwards, landing on her back.
Snapping her neck.
And now she's
She
dead.
falls directly on the corner of the shield.
Yeah, that's when,
baby.
that's when
Yeah,
Crimson,
yeah.
that's when Crimson Starlight phases through the floor, just
Tactical shield block.
It's fun.
Did I do that?
Bringing us to the top of the round. Nesta, you're up.
Okay. If I step into the hall, can I see any of them?
Yeah, you see one who is clutching at their throat. Their eyes are starting to go red.
So, still reeling from my last kill, I step in the hall with like all this like radiant energy with me, and then it's gonna just like fade into darkness. And
Darkness.
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead
Toll
on
the
her.
Dead. Wisdom save on hers. That is a 12. Fails.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll it. She's taken some damage, so it's 2d12, I believe, at your current level.
Oh, it's D12, not D8.
It's d12 when they've taken damage. If they've taken no damage, it's a d8.
I see. Come on, D&D.
Yeah, they just tell you the basic one.
Get it together.
Come on.
Hire some people.
Great. 11 points of necrotic damage.
As that fiery starlight starts to fall on them, they kind of are torn between what pain to deal with.
Oh,
Poor baby.
More trauma for the list. All right. That was your action. Anything else you would like to do?
I would like to dip out of the hallway.
Yeah. Ducking off behind.
It's called dicking,
Um,
I will
You
take
accidentally
out the
bump
hallway.
into Kylus a bit, who's doing the exact same thing.
All done. I'll make
three
it
people
spell.
just
You guys are like throwing rocks around.
It's like Scooby-Doo. All right, bringing us to Kylus.
I'm concentrating on the spell.
Oh, you can still do
can't be
things.
bothered.
Yeah.
You can still like Eldritch Blast if you want to, or if you just want
It's a
to.
lot of work.
It is.
It is. I'm just gonna
Use
wait it
an
out.
action.
I'll take the dodge action. Just in case.
You never know. Professor, you're up.
okay. I can see that this one is being
Take out
magically
my flute.
suffocated in some fashion.
Yeah, the wind is being pulled from her body.
Oh, you were gonna say from her butt.
Wind is being pulled from her butt.
I would never let Keegan take that description for me.
Okay, so up near the top, what can I see beyond? Like, does it connect up to the?
We'll go based off your passive perception.
It's 14.
14. From what you can tell, it opens up into a much wider space. You see this massive machine-like contraption off in the backhand corner. It's a little hard to make out entirely as there's quite a bit of shadow back there. There's a little more lighting to your right-hand side, but you can't make out too much more beyond that distance.
Okay. I'm gonna assume everybody has this, and I am going to move forward towards the machinery, I guess, in an attempt. I want to find Alexi's unconscious body.
Okay. I can make attacks, right? As a reaction, Keegan?
When you're
What?
restrained, yeah, you have disadvantage
I
on
have
attacks.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
What
but you
was
can.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know. I just really enjoyed
I'm
it.
gonna try and swing at you.
It's a straight roll because I'm.
You were just like,
No, poison doesn't give me advantage.
Oh, well,
it
look
only
at the
gives you
chat.
disadvantage.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, I don't have anything towards you. You
Oh,
just
yeah,
don't
yeah,
have
yeah,
things
yeah.
towards me.
Yeah.
Straight roll, swinging with her sword. A natural one. No need to roll a second time.
Classic.
She's just desperately trying to find some sort of relief from what she's experiencing. Yeah, gross. Couldn't be me. And with that, she hits the ground, as she only had 2.
Got him.
She is now at 0.
You can still attack.
Not currently anymore.
Yeah, well, but just so you know, for future.
I just want to make sure we've
For
never
future suffocation.
We've never used the spell.
Yeah.
With that, that's your final adversary. We are out of combat. Success.
Wolfgang immediately just charges up the stairs.
Victoria's running right next to you as well. You being the closest, you would find Alexi's body first.
As we're heading up the stairs, you're near the stairs.
Yes.
I
I'm at the top of the stairs.
grab you by the whatever and start pulling you with me. Come on, I have an idea.
As your hand phases through some like fur lining coat that she was wearing.
Yeah. As we're walking up, I want you to wake him, and I want you to pretend to be Victoria for a minute.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
I don't know, wing it.
Okay.
Don't worry. I need 3 seconds of this from you.
Is he like on his back? Is he like face forward? What is he?
He's laying on his back, currently
He's laying on his
unconscious.
back? Okay,
Mhm.
I'll slap him in the face.
Okay, use an action to...
It's a bonus
It's a free action to actually wake him up. Slapping him across the face, he...
I'll have knelt down next to him and slapped him across the face.
He kind of blinks through whatever haze is present. A bit of blood is like pouring out of his nose ever so slightly. He kind of looks at you, blinks.
Father,
What are you?
I'm what you made me.
At that point, Wolfgang kind of steps up behind her. Alexi, it's great to see you.
My would-be son-in-law.
Your soon-to-be son-in-law.
What do you want? Why do you keep me alive?
Well, I've been thinking about this moment for quite a while, and I have decided that although it would be satisfying for me to crush your windpipe right now, I'm not going to do that. I want you to look at every person you have wronged, answer for your crimes, and then I will execute you. Sounds like a good time.
I think I can make peace with that.
Excellent. And I punch him in the face.
Knocking him unconscious once more.
Okay.
Can I investigate the area? And try and
Roll an
find
investigation
out-
check.
I'm
You are at
going to-
disadvantage as you are still poisoned.
Turn back into Redwin.
Can I wait like
At
30
that point, I
seconds
kinda-
because I'm only poisoned
Thank
for a
you.
minute?
Sure.
Appreciate
It
it.
took every ounce of me not to say, you've been a bad dad.
You kind of just like
Honestly,
lean up
that
against
would've
the
been
wall, your vision starting
I
to
feel like it
center
would've
itself, and
ruined
you're just kind
the
of letting the poison work
moment.
through your
That
system.
Last 6 seconds are just
You've been a bad dad.
Right.
Little black ichor.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, that is do I do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do a fucking tactical assessment.
Always.
I'm gonna learn everything. 22 plus 11, 33.
33. Moving about the space, it's going to take you a little while to just investigate everything. What do you want to start with in the room? As you've gotten up to this point, there's the slew of control panels off towards the farthest end of the hall. There's a number of like cabinets that have been set up that seem to have papers within them. There's that strange machine that you saw. You get a little bit of a better look at it too. It has like this massive main structure bolted to the ground with a seat in the center and some sort of contraption hanging above it.
Okay, I'll look at that piece of machinery first, but eventually, like my goal is I'm going to look at that machinery and then go to the other machinery and then look at all of the cabinets and papers and stuff and start just rifling through and...
You're going to get everything. It's just going to take a little while. What is everyone else doing while he's looking through?
I'm going to start tying up Alexi.
All right.
Some rope.
Start tying him
his
up.
hands.
I'm going to say with his stats, there's no way he can bust out even with your baseline. So you get him nice and hogtied.
Nesty,
Yeah.
do you want to go take a look at the ladies downstairs? I'm going to take a look at these two.
Yes.
So I'm going to attend to the two at the top of the stairs.
Victoria's just standing, looking over her father.
As I walk by her, I kind of like put my hand on her shoulder and give her a squeeze. But then
You gather a number of individuals. With your strength, you just like carry one, carry another, schlepping them off, gathering them together. Yeah.
checking these ladies, making sure they're alive. Which
Roll a medicine check.
Oh, shit. All right.
I'll check too. The group.
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
12.
12. You're sensing pulse.
Excellent.
21.
21. Beyond what marks you guys have given them, they also seem to bear some old bruising as well, particularly along their wrists and along their necks.
Victoria, are you all right? Sorry if I freaked you out a little bit there with the whole disguise thing.
No, it's okay. To put it very, very plainly and blunt, no. But I'll figure it out.
Can we do anything to help these other girls?
As you mentioned that, she kind of like shakes herself out of whatever stupor she's in. She turns and starts walking towards them. And just kneels to the nearest one and kind of holds one of their hands. And just sits there.
Guys, do you think we should maybe, I hate to say it, but tie them up?
I think that's a lovely idea.
Yeah, it's probably the smartest move right now.
Okay, so I'll start tying
I'll
up the girls.
donate my rope to.
I'll help tie some up.
With everyone's rope present and available, you're able to tie them efficiently.
What do we do now? Do we just leave them here?
No.
I'll, if the professor will allow it, I'll grab the paper that kind of detailed what he was doing to them.
If
And-
anybody's asking me for anything, as I'm just like,
Amazing. I'm asking for some money too.
It's just, oh yeah, absolutely.
50 gold you owe me?
I hear that from far, and I just
Dad's watching the game. Ask him for money. Can we get a cat?
And I'm gonna try to study what the process was to contaminate their mind to see if I can figure out a formula to undo it.
Roll an investigation check.
Yeah, for you, baby.
Since you have access to the paperwork itself, I'm going to give you advantage.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just go near one of them and rub her face a little bit. See if that helps.
That'll be a 26.
Like,
Yeah, just yeah.
Rest their face.
Yeah.
Sorry,
26.
26.
No,
All
like
right, we'll
this.
come back to that in a moment. Cutlass, what are you up to? Or are you kind of just observing?
Yeah, I've moved past it already, so I'll just be hanging out, leaning
Okay.
against the wall.
Cool.
Just relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Professor, as you come up to this main machine, you notice on the chair there are straps that go around the throat. There are straps that go around the wrists, and there are straps that go around the ankles. It seems whatever contraption that is located above it has a bit of a pivoting and movement, so it can be lowered or raised and ever so slightly move forward and backwards. The main structure itself, you're not entirely certain what's making it work without busting it open, but there seems to be a control panel on the other side. Arcane runic glyphs, a lot of artificial work has gone into this. You would know how to turn this thing on. Flip that, switch this, pull on that, and it would turn on if you wanted to look through whatever information it has available.
yeah, I'm trying to find everything that I can. So
Okay. Activating this machine, you start to hear that familiar whirl of a thunder engine. You notice the energy point is coming from the back. As the machine begins to hum to life, some minor points of light begin to light up on it. You begin to look through as we're going through that. Frogman,
I know what I'm doing.
as you're looking through, it goes through different forms of physical abuse, essentially. as well as mental torture as well. What can the mind handle of listening to the same note for a number of hours? The same type of high pitch sound that just continues. What does that do to the mind eventually? It seems that there was a lot of breaking of wills here, but you do notice towards the end of it, it was all in preparation of putting them into that machine.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems at least like we avoided the worst. I know that's hard to say, but
Does it say anything about how to unbreak them?
it seems like it was no magic that can be dispelled. This seems like it's something that needs,
Time.
yeah, a safe environment,
Well,
a
then we have to
loving
get them out of here.
surrounding.
It's not exactly safe outside, is it?
Well, we don't know how that battle's going.
We don't. And considering they're fighting in darkness and they're
You're not fighting in darkness.
Regular darkness,
Regular darkness.
not magical darkness.
yeah, and if they're like Wolfie over there, I mean, I'm sure they're doing fine. I hope they're doing fine.
Okay, we got my gnomes helping. They can see pretty good in there.
Well, we can get the other nightingales maybe to take them back to camp with them.
Yeah.
Once the battle is over.
Definitely.
Should we go check on the battle, make sure they're all okay? I know I'm awfully worried about my sister in there.
Wolfgang, what do you want to do with this jackass? Point at Alexi.
What do I want to do, or what are we going to do? Why don't we take, kind of looking around at all of us, and then there's 5 tied up nightingales.
5 tied up, yes. And then Alexi.
I don't think we have the ability to carry all 6 people out of here right now,
You can carry 2, I can carry 2, she can carry 2.
which leaves us unable to fight.
And there's also the women that are locked up in the other room.
That's true.
Yeah. So, what I'm thinking is, we'll kind of turn it to Victoria. Do you want to hang out? Will we go take a look at what else is happening out there? Watch over your sisters.
I can go with them.
Kick your father in the face once or twice if the situation arises.
Actually, I'm wondering if you could take him with you.
Of course.
Otherwise, you won't come back to a living body.
Absolutely fair.
Should we destroy this?
Why are we leaving him alive
Machine?
again?
Justice.
Justice.
Do we really think he's gonna feel any remorse after all the
It's not
terrible
about
things
him.
he's done?
It's about them. It's about the other girls that are in those tubes out there. It's about them being able to look at him and know that he didn't just die on the battlefield. He was made to answer for his crimes and then executed. I get your point.
So they can all spit in his face.
He's never going to feel
Fair.
remorse. He's never going to change. That's not what this is about. This is about closure for them. And at that, I kind of like lift him up and throw him on my shoulder.
Professor, as you're diving deeper into this machine, we'll come back to this. Don't worry. Keep your thoughts. I would like you to roll an Arcana check at advantage because of how high you rolled initially.
Tactical Arcana.
As you're trying to understand runic glyphs that are attached to this.
26.
26. Oh yeah. You essentially surmise that based off of the preliminary reading that you did of the notes before, these girls had their mind broken, their bodies broken, placed into this machine, and their free will was stripped of them magically. In terms of meta aspects, this is a permanent dominate person. There are a lot of things that get to that point. It takes a while, but they figured out how to permanently control someone's mind.
I'm gonna kind
Whether
of...
it can be reversed is hard to tell. This was all about taking the will away, not necessarily giving it back.
I'm gonna motion over to Frognand.
Mm-hmm.
Frognand, I am going to very quickly write this down because I'm going to look for one more thing in this, but this is the gist of what this does.
Yeah, do you need to
And,
describe?
No, I'm ready. Just like quickly, just like it is literally like almost doctor like
Amazing. She can describe it.
scribblings.
Oh, okay.
You're a smart enough boy. You can figure it out.
And then the last
Stole
thing
his
that I want to
notebook.
do with this machine,
Let's find a self-destruct button.
Yep.
I knew you were
I'm looking for
it.
that self-destruct protocol and that
All right.
thunder engine.
As you're looking through it, you don't notice anything that's specifically designed to blow it up. But you imagine maybe if you ran it for too long. You know the thunder engine is a volatile engine to begin with. It's not designed for a self-destruct, but if you push it beyond its limits, it could just go boom.
I had a thought that might change my alignment.
Okay.
Do it. You won't.
I'm pretty sure I have an idea.
I'm going to kind of
Toss
stop
Alexi into that
use
chair
it,
and blow it up.
Well, no, I'm going to turn to Wolfgang and... Believe me, he deserves the justice that's coming to him, but we can utilize his own machine against him and perhaps learn a thing or two.
That's a great idea, Wolfgang. Tasted his own medicine.
He did the thing.
I don't know.
And I will give a rudimentary description that this machine essentially casts dominate person permanently on someone.
TikTok.
That is awful, and I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because I want him to be him when I kill him.
Fair enough, that's understandable. In that case, I'd like to try and figure out how to remove the thunder engine.
Sure. Okay. Moving away from the control panels, you head to the back area. As you start to dive into that, please make another investigation check. We'll come back into conversations that you guys were having presently.
I have
So-
advantage because I'm so smart.
This is a little different.
So, question.
You're all, you have huge bonuses because you're so smart.
I know.
So, Elmirna was previously telling me about a spell called Soul Cage, right?
Yes.
So I've been researching it since then.
Mm-hmm.
Would it stand to reason then that when we saw the brooch of mind shielding that Zach knows in a meta sense can hold a soul,
Mm-hmm.
that Frogman would be able to recognize a vessel like that?
Roll an Arcana check.
I got 19 for my investigation, but you
19.
can get to...
Yeah, we'll come back to that. He wants this so bad.
15.
15. Yes. This could potentially hold a mine. You are familiar with it, being a brooch of mind shielding. Yeah, you know it could hold a soul inside of it. Could currently have one right now.
So in that case, knowing that the professor is just giving out all of his contents to anyone that asks, I'll say, hey, that brooch, can I look at it?
He's currently tinkering with the backside of this machine.
Since I just know it's a brooch of mind shielding, but I haven't delved deeper into
Yeah, because you rolled really
what
high
it
in
is.
your Arcana check.
Yeah.
You know the name of it, but you
Yeah.
don't necessarily know what it can do.
Yeah, as I'm just like... Yes, sure, front left pocket, you're very familiar with it.
How do you put everything in that pocket?
think you've learned a
And
lesson,
I
right?
would
Yeah.
love to cast Identify to see if it is having a soul that occupies it currently.
Okay. As an action, or
Can I hasten what's it called still? No, I have to spend the full 10 minutes.
okay, you'll start working on that.
Mhm.
Is anyone else doing anything? Is there any RP that wants to happen?
Would you say that we've gotten a short rest?
Not presently, no.
Are we approaching it quickly?
It's been maybe 10 minutes.
That's it?
Yeah.
God damn, you got a lot of
Feels
time
like we've
minutes.
been here forever.
I'll go over to kind of see what I'll see the professor is very, adamantly focusing on what he's doing. But can I look around for like something that I can like hit stuff with, like a big wrench or a hammer? or...
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Don't you have a wrench?
I do have a wrench.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
You have
Jeffrey's
given
wrench.
Jeffrey's wrench. That's right.
So good.
Why is that so big? I do have a wrench.
I'm gonna kind of reach into my bag and take out the big wrench that I got from Jeffrey.
This is going to be a legendary item by the end.
Jeffrey's wrench. And I'm just going to kind of go, Professor, can I break this?
Not this, but I think if you start on that one over there, I don't think that's connected to anything relative at the moment.
What is he pointing at?
What are you pointing at?
I don't know, one of the other machines that I saw that
box
isn't
of jars.
connected to this.
He's pointing to a couple of
The kitty corner.
cabinets nearby.
I think I understand what you're doing. You're going to make the power part of the machine, take that out, maybe? Yeah, it looks... I wouldn't recognize a thunder engine from all my time with Jeffrey, right?
Oh, absolutely. You
Okay.
know this is a thunder engine for sure.
I'm guessing you're going to take the thunder engine out, but how do we make sure no one uses this ever again?
Well, without a thunder engine, it'll be powerless.
We smash it.
Until someone else gets the thunder engine. That's why I want to smash it.
We get the
Oh,
thunder
yes,
engine
no,
out.
yes.
and we
Once I get
smash
this
the
out, we
shit
can
of it.
smash it to Kingdom Come.
So before we go out
You
there,
remove one of the major panels.
let's hang out for maybe 45
Swirling
minutes.
inside
Maybe
is
50.
not a thunder engine. It has a similar hum. But inside, rather than that shattered bit of crystal that seems to push and pull and generate the energy inside, it looks like a massive swirl of black clouds on the interior.
That doesn't look like a thunder engine.
And you see, like, a self-contained storm.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Doing what?
Ask for help.
Kylus!
Yes.
As he floats into frame.
Somebody needs something? Tell me more.
What could I do for you, dear uncle?
At that, Wolfman's like,
Dearest nephew,
God, I'm gonna throw up.
This is my favorite tension.
this seems like it may be up your alley.
So good.
Let's have a look here.
Go ahead and roll either investigation or arcana.
I will help him.
You have advantage.
I'm gonna go investigation.
All right.
8.
8.
A 5 and a 2.
Oh,
That was
damn.
gross.
That's really brutal. Looking this over, you're not familiar with a contraption like this. The storm seems to call to you, though.
Great.
Not a whisper, though. Like a melody. Like the hum of a song.
Song of Storms.
Something that is reminiscent and familiar of. It's a little melancholy.
That's what she said.
The storm wants something.
Kylus?
Hold on a moment. Pull out my flute. And I'm going to try and match the tone
Okay.
with this.
I don't know what you're doing, but
Go
this
ahead.
seems cool.
Roll a performance check. Actually, this is more about matching the tone. This is more about how well you can play, not necessarily captivating the audience. It's still a performance, but use your dexterity instead of your charisma.
Weird.
This is your ability to match it, to keep up with it. It's not about captivating an audience. And that's what performance is all about.
God, you suck at this.
10.
10. It's a little difficult, but you're matching particular notes. And it's after a moment that you start to recognize this song. It was in a play from home. One of the traveling troops that used to come by.
Can he only hear the music of it?
Mm-hmm.
Professor, what's he doing?
I'm going, what's he doing?
It looks like he's doing this with some intent, right?
Oh yeah, he's like staring at it, like trying to match it. He like flubs a little bit on one of the notes, but then corrects himself ever so slightly.
Did Kylus finally lose it?
I don't know, but it seems like it has some sort of connection to him. So
If you would like to make another check, you can. The DC has climbed, though.
Okay.
Let's let him work.
I'm getting there.
Can I help him?
Let him cook.
Can I help him by putting like my hand on his shoulder?
Do you have proficiency in performance?
I
I have a
negative
plus
1 to
2.
performance.
Can I give him guidance?
You could give him guidance. Sure. Get an extra D4.
Okay.
There's usually another.
My child.
Hey,
It's thinking
roll
about it.
good.
I'm gonna try.
No,
You know what? Hold on.
roll
Here.
good. Do or do not.
Do
There
it.
is
That's not.
I'm gonna trust.
That is a D4.
Oh, it's a D4.
Yeah.
Heart of cards.
I have a tiger.
Uh-oh.
15.
That's better. That's better.
Better.
Just above the DC. The DC was 14.
Low roll.
You catch the song and you begin to play along with it. The floating and the bouncing that the song wants to do in its own is overtoned with that sense of sadness. It kind of drags ever so slightly. There is this longing for something that comes from it. There's an elemental inside this.
Bum, bum, bum.
Rangoon, can
There's
you maintain
a
the tune
mind
here?
and memories in this engine.
Just keep doing what I was doing before.
With the same instrument, or you want me to use my yarding?
Can you play the flute?
She's an excellent yarder.
I'm an excellent yarder.
What the fuck's a yart?
I would say
Not a-
now that you've figured out the song, you can do a normal performance check
Okay.
to try to,
I'm gonna
unless
try.
you want to try to do something else.
I'm gonna try to do something else. I want to speak in primordial,
Okay,
but in
In
rhythm
or-
with the song.
in Orin as well.
Yes.
Okay,
I can play the flute. I can try to.
sure. Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Guidance.
Guidance
For
me
the
or
love of
guidance?
God.
Guidance.
For love God.
For the love of Lunaris, guide me.
You can only cast it on one of them.
I can cast that
It's a concentration spell.
Yeah, you have to
got this, you
concentrate.
got
So
this.
you got to choose one or the other.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, go with
Okay.
guidance.
Hold on, before you go, go and roll your performance check.
I just did it. Was it 4?
4. Okay. No advantage on this.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. But it's a regular roll, so it's a 16.
16. That's not bad. That's good. That's good.
Like, it's
I
used
know
my
this.
charisma.
I know this man's rolling 33s, but that's really not a priority. Like I'm not putting DCs that high. Yeah, you catch this storm's attention, and you begin to pull it out of whatever sadness it hears your song, and you notice that the machine is starting to, as the energy is starting to course even stronger within it, without anyone having to choose to do anything.
I start pulling all the unconscious people.
It doesn't
Like,
seem
close
like
to
it's
the
about to
stairwell.
explode, but it is
Sure.
generating more energy.
Whatever
I'm
you
gonna
say.
raise
I'm
Jeffrey's
pulling
rent.
it.
Yeah.
With his investigation, like he's like, okay, it's like moving more energy. It's not about to pop,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
but it is moving more energy.
I'm
yes.
moving them closer.
Fair enough.
I'm
yes.
not leaving where Kyle is.
Yeah.
I'm just
All right.
raising Jeffrey's
It's
rent.
working now. Here we go. Oh man.
Professor, roll an investigation check real quick.
I want to try and coax it out enough to where I could physically touch it.
Yeah, I'll guide you.
That is a 19.
19. The engine itself is still bolted into place, and it is still contained.
It's bolted into place.
Whatever you're speaking to it's not moving, it's wanting to though.
Okay.
It's still contained within some sort of device.
Rangoon, you have that wrench with you.
Hell yeah! I'm like holding it above my head right now.
I'll direct you. If you can undo there, and there.
I continue. I start pulling the people down the stairs. Like carrying them down the stairs.
I like how they keep like messing with it, and it just cuts to Wolfgang just getting further away.
And
each
as he's doing,
time.
he's just like, mm-mm.
Okay, I go in there with Jeffrey's wrench.
Okay, go ahead and
Uh.
roll.
Are you saying anything about this?
All right. Great idea. Let's get this thing out of here, and then once it's out, I'll teleport it outside.
What is it?
It's an elemental.
Like a being?
Like a whole elemental trapped in
Yes.
there.
I don't know.
Does the depravity of this place know no bounds?
I don't know the age
Sometimes.
or size or
Carry
anything like
people
that, but
downstairs.
these aren't beings or creatures that you want to keep contained. They are meant to be among whatever elements they're a part of.
Well, even though it's not exactly a thunder engine, it seems to be built like one. Do you think Gable might know of a good way to safely release it?
I think if we can open it up, I can teleport it outside.
Okay.
Question about that. So is my identify done?
I would say at this point, yeah. Thank you for reminding me, because I forgot.
No problem. I'm
I
trying not to RP while I ritual
okay.
cast.
It's okay. Yes, your identify goes off. There is no consciousness or soul inside of this
Sick.
roach.
I'll come back to
It
that in a
is an empty
second.
vessel.
Our beats moved on, so I'm gonna go to this beat real quick, and then I'll come back to that beat.
Yeah, you rush over having figured that out. Your eyes
Ah.
roll back to your head.
Do you think it would let me pull it out? I could warp it out here if it's willing.
Possibly. Is there any limit to the size of creature you can pull out?
That's what she said.
Got him. No, and
Yes to doing God's work.
no
Every
size
day.
at all.
Every day.
If it's willing, it's easy. If it's unwilling, it'd be more difficult. But
That's also what she said.
Let me see if I can prepare it.
okay.
Consent's important.
Am I still wrenching?
Yeah, you're about to.
Unless a wrench is enough, then I wouldn't have to expend the energy.
Well, so this is more about detaching the engine from the machine itself. He removed the panels to expose it.
Mm-hmm.
He
Caught me.
played a song and figured out what it was. You are now attempting to loosen and remove said engine now.
Essentially taking the housing out.
Yes, exactly. Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check. It was going to be a
What was that
disadvantage, but because
laugh?
you're guiding, it's a straight roll.
I know that
Grandma.
she's using a wrench, but I'm really imagining just her coming up and just like a freaking prick who just.
Yeah.
24.
I mean, with that roll,
roll above a 10 tonight.
just do it in a star pattern.
I got you dice for a reason. This is all for all your bullshit one shots.
Just turn your psychic blade into a psychic power wrench.
You loosen the bolts that are containing and release the container itself. There are cords and cables that are plugged into the back, but you kind of just disconnect it, and the machine completely loses power. As you're holding this thing's alive, and it moves, and it's not like moving like this, but you can feel the life that's inside this thing.
Renwin is thrilled with this.
She's having the greatest.
It kind of hums ever so slightly in your hand. It's about yay big. It's a nice size container.
I kind of instinctively give it to Kylus.
It has a portcullis in the front that is where you see the swirling of black and then bits of lightning that spark
You
through.
gotta get it out of there.
All right, Mr. Nand, hold on one moment,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll speak in primordial to it.
Mhm.
If you'll allow it, my friend will get you out of there, and then I'll get you out of this building, and you can be free and in the winds and gone from this place.
What does that look like when you speak that language?
Yeah, what I wanted to know that too.
It's like
Can you just speak it?
Yeah.
No, like you, Keegan.
no, no.
Why not?
No. This is like, oh man, this is more soft spoken. So I'd say this is like you're outside on like a warm day, and you can feel just like the wind like against your face. That feeling is the sound that's coming out of his mouth.
Whoa.
Every single one of you, even Wolfgang, feels that bit of Jesus.
Breathe in her face.
One of the few moments where Brittany goes, God, why are you my husband?
Ew, cooties.
All of you feel that ever so slight drift of a warm wind pass by you all. Roll me a persuasion check. With advantage.
Love it.
You're speaking its language.
That's such a cool moment too.
Come on, man. Come on. Oh my god. Jeez, dude.
Are you bad at this game?
He's bad at this game.
It's still a 16.
Still great. He's rolling low.
Yeah. Rolling really. I rolled an 8.
It's not being bad at this.
I'm trying. Give me a
Better
chance.
D&D.
You hear that sound come back to you, and obsidian wind.
He knows us.
Of course.
We don't need to bring all that up here.
My apologies, my lord.
Mr. Nand, if you would.
Yes, my lord.
No, licking you, no primordial.
I always call him that. All right.
Flashback.
Wonderful. I will then vortex warp, and I'm gonna do my best Kylus impression as I try to.
Are you wanting to do that in here?
Yeah. And then I'm basically going to hold my action to teleport it out.
Dimension door?
Dimension door.
Okay.
Usually my vortex warp is not a literal vortex, but
In this case,
I'm
you get to
going
flavor
to
how you
try
want,
to
dude. Yeah.
try to do that and bring him out right in front of Kylus.
Appearing in the space is an isolated storm, not terribly large, that just... And the black gives way to gray, and then to white clouds that coalesce into little hand pocket sized almost swirl of wind.
Kals will hold his hands out and like bring it in close, and then teleport away. Go 500 feet straight up.
All right.
You and the thing, or
And me and the thing.
He can take it with him, yeah. You appear, darkness around, but your eyes adjust, and you... As you look out across the space before you, you can see a number of lights in the distance as some individuals are still fighting away, and you see crashing down onto the ground as a silver dragon who has joined the fray. And you just hear like a roaring scream in that moment, and you holding this elemental.
There'll be that little lull before his wings come out. All right, head up, head west. I can't bring you home, but you can find your way.
Flying up, off, and away from your view.
Okay.
Coming down into this moment real quick. As he is gone, what are you guys up to?
Did we save it?
felt like we saved it.
Kyla seemed connected to it, so I'm assuming he knows what he needs to do to get it to where it needs to be.
It's been an hour yet.
So,
You guys haven't exactly been resting.
so Wolfie,
You're dragging people downstairs.
I had a
When
thought.
you're fixing a car, that doesn't feel like a rest.
I love thoughts. What do you got?
We're gonna kill Alexi, but not yet. Yeah?
Yes.
Because you want him to witness the horrors he's done.
I want him to face the people he's committed horrors to.
What if I said that there's a way that we can make sure he's aware of all of this, and people could speak to him, but we don't have to lug a body around?
What kind of witchcraft is that?
Yeah, what kind of witchcraft is that?
Wizardry, I'd like to say.
Oh, sorry.
Wizardry.
This brooch, not only does it conceal one's intentions, but if the wearer dies, the soul goes into it.
Creepy.
No. We're not doing this.
Okay? Just know we
I-
have an option.
I appreciate the thought. But no, we're not doing that.
Can you put the soul in something else? What's it? So it's like an immortality brooch.
There's not with this one, but I've been working on things.
Kind of things.
I'm a wizard. I do magic.
Frogman, this is the This is the first steps towards darker magics.
Well,
This seems similar to what Victor might have.
well, sure. I can see how you'd
Echoing
say
in your
that.
mind, Frogman. That might not be such a bad idea.
I mean, but is it such a bad idea to use dark magics for good purpose? I mean,
Dark magics don't usually.
Nessa and Wolfgang both go.
History has very often proven that even those with the best intentions using dark magics get corrupted.
yeah.
But what if I could do it? What if I could do
I mean, can't we break the cycle though?
Oh, everyone else has said that as well.
Yeah, but they haven't had guidance, like mentorship that you can provide.
it? And they haven't been me.
Fuck you. God damn it.
I love a sentient item.
Oh, Froggy, I'll say it. I'll ruffle his head a little bit.
Is that-
We're not going to delve in dark arts today.
Maybe we look at that another
You're right.
time.
I'm totally tapped.
Today.
It's a conversation we can leave.
Rest can't fix.
You guys want to take a rest?
Oh God, yes.
I feel fine.
Yeah, you don't cast as many spells as we do.
I don't think I cast any spells.
And I just got the ever-living shit beaten out of me multiple times.
Speaking of beating the ever-living shit, and I'll take out my lance axe and
Yes! Yes!
I
Like
just
the
start
printer scene in
the Office Space?
In the Office Space.
Yeah.
I just
You're
start
all
tearing into the machinery.
Taking your turns, just destroying this machinery.
I'm not participating.
Yeah, whoever wants to takes their turn in decimating this abomination.
Can I yell feminism? Will
Absolutely.
I do it? Okay.
No, you can't yell that.
Every woman in Kaivalan applause for one moment.
I see Nessa goes, okay, I'm into this.
You know what I'm in? Spiritual weapon, get him.
Yeah.
Spiritual weapon would fuck that shit up
Yeah,
fast.
I think we'll be
absolutely.
one hit dead.
I love how animated this sword has become over time.
Like a knife through butter.
Lady Crimson, we called her, right? Or
Yeah.
is it
Starlight.
Lady Crimson or
Starlight.
Crimson Starlight. Yeah, she goes by both.
More hands than most of them.
Decimating this machine. It takes a little while, but you guys make your way through it. We don't need to do rolls or anything. Huffing and heaving. The machine destroyed. What are you all up to?
We're able to rest.
Actually, while you guys are doing that, we'll fly upwards.
I'm gonna put my hands in my pockets and just float a little closer to the battlefield.
As you do, please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you fuck.
You came out here.
Okay, you're the sovereign dice. Do good things. I believe in you.
Who's a good boy?
Oh my god, it did.
He fucked him.
You need a new dice.
I do.
Stop being bad at this game. Real tired of saying it.
4.
God. And there goes Skylus.
Keep
And a
it.
gun.
You need it.
A little tickle at the edge of your ear. Turning your head. East. It draws you that way.
I'm just gonna kind of look back at the battlefield.
It
And
seems
I'm-
like it's starting to quiet down a bit, actually.
Okay.
They're finishing off a few foes. And actually, as you kind of look up, some of that darkness, you can almost see directly through it to some sky. The dome is beginning to fade.
I'm looking on the battlefield for Frogman's family.
Roll a perception check. I'll say because you failed that wisdom save, you're a little distracted. You're at disadvantage.
No doubt, no doubt.
Really? Really? No.
They're all
That
dead.
With the dice she just gave me, and then mine rolled a 16.
Oh, God.
I'm cursed. Literally.
You didn't roll it right. See?
You're thinking too much. It's awfully tempting. You could handle it. Whatever might be east. Why not just take a peek?
No.
Why don't you just shut your mouth?
Yeah. Shut the fuck
Okay.
up.
I failed my save.
Yeah, you did.
I'm drawn to this.
Uh-huh.
This is mandatory.
This is not mandatory. No.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fine. They have a dragon. They don't need you.
It's true. They don't
God, I
need me.
don't like you.
I suppose a little peek couldn't hurt.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
I am so.
I'm gonna go east a little bit.
No.
So you begin to fly off. We'll come back to the group.
You guys ever get the feeling that Kylus is doing something stupid?
Every moment of my waking life since I've met him.
So we're gonna light this whole place on fire as we leave, right?
No.
We can't leave all this paperwork here. Somebody else could build the machine.
My home is like 3 doors down.
Can we just burn the papers?
Sure.
Can I wanted to look at the papers.
Yeah, we got
You can
distracted
keep
by a lot
whatever
of extra
papers you
things.
want, but we shouldn't leave any papers
For the
around
record,
here.
destroy whatever you want in here. I don't care.
I just want to look at it so I can
We're not burning
log
it
it
down.
in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Taking some time.
Don't want the rest of the city
You pull through.
first.
A lot of it is like patient names,
Well, thatched roofs here.
symptoms, side effects of certain experimentation, things along those lines. Especially with a 33, you do find blueprints for the machine. Though looking over them, they don't seem to be exactly what you had looked at. These might be prototypes. Any major blueprints of that official machine don't seem to be present.
Okay. Yeah, I will read any information that I can glean off of those, and then once I'm set, I'm like, all right, we can burn it.
You really should have. I wish we'd established some kind of connection psychologically with Cuz before he went up.
He has been out there
He
for a
could
while.
have told us about the battle.
Yeah.
He'll be back any minute.
I don't know if he can come back. Can't he just teleport once?
I mean, he can fly through the window.
I mean, perhaps we should go outside.
You're technically inside of a cliff.
Well, I think we're done here at the very least, so we should probably
You're towards the
head
top,
out.
but
Yeah, I'd like to go check on.
We need to go back to the tower, but we want to stop and see that our friends and family members are alive in the battle down below.
Perhaps once we get them all checked out and ready, we can have them escort our Capti and Nightingales to Cable and the others.
And maybe put them all in the cells while we finish the rest of whatever terribleness is happening.
Yes, exactly.
I will not lie, I am beat to shit right now.
Me too.
Me too.
flies east. All right.
Do you need more potions?
I'm okay at the moment. I would just like, give or take an hour to chillax. Don't know why I said that. And
fucking stupid.
regain some of my strength back.
Necrovskin slang. It's
Yeah,
weird.
it's a thing.
Chill, lax. It's cold out here. Let's move on. You guys head outside of the facility. I'm guessing you guys probably release captive individuals.
Absolutely.
There is the one who continues to scream upon your approach.
We specifically have probably Rengwin be the person doing the releasing, being as that female, and she's got a nice face.
Got a good face.
And a thick ass.
Fucking butt for days.
Fair enough.
Thick thighs.
Thick thighs save lives.
How about thunder engines?
You,
And thighs.
you specifically have all of Vicky's features except it's your
No,
butt.
she transformed back.
I did transform
But
back.
I guess you could just transform it well. So it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
whenever you want. There is still there are violent tendencies from her. Getting too close, even her. This individual does lash out. She's not a potent, powerful individual. You guys are able to restrain her if you need to. But it's up to you how you want to approach this. If you want to just let her be, if you're trying to maybe a knockout, like whatever you guys are wanting to do.
Should we knock her out for the time being?
I mean, if we have a quiet day, anytime in the future, I could expend all my energy trying to do what I just did to Victoria.
I say we leave her here for now.
Maybe she should go to sleep.
I mean, the other
Unless
option
anyone
is
wants to try to calm her.
knocking the shit out of her, which I don't feel like doing at the moment.
Can I try to calm her?
Sure. What do you say?
I'm just gonna try and radiate healing light off of me. Just kind of, I'm gonna cast light and kind of like, just
Okay.
kind of, and get low, like kind of with a scared animal, you know,
Mhm.
and just kind of talk soothingly.
Okay. Because of the extra light, I would like you to make a persuasion check utilizing your wisdom.
Okay.
So if you're proficient in persuasion, which you are,
So it's
but
gonna be
add your wisdom instead of your
plus
charisma.
3. So it's going to be whatever you roll plus 7.
13.
13. There's some hesitation at first, but once you kind of place your hand on her, there is a calm that begins to approach. But then she kind of rushes away from you and huddles near the rest of the women that you have freed. She kind of gathers with them and they cling to each other for safety.
Okay.
They will be traveling in a group.
Yeah, makes sense.
So she's the only one not tied up?
No. The rest of them all were following. She was the only one who was giving active resistance. She was the only one who was violent
Okay.
in her approach. Everyone else was like hesitant or scared, but
So they're all
eventually,
awake now.
yes,
Okay.
These were the women in the tubes.
These are the two women.
yes.
Okay.
Excluding one who is dead.
And we haven't tied up the tube women.
As far as I know, you guys did.
Oh, I thought it was all the nightingales.
Oh,
we
sorry.
Fought.
Yes, thank you. I crossed mentality.
Streams.
The people in the cages were not tied up. Those who were fighting you guys were. Yes.
Okay. Do we trust them?
You have 3 of the girls from the cages.
Well
Making our
enough.
way.
So there's 8 girls.
In total, yes.
Plus Victoria. Plus Alexi. Which means we have 10 NPCs we're lugging around, essentially.
You guys can take your time heading outside. For sake of speed, you guys eventually make your way out, bringing some people slowly out into the space. You descend down the elevator. Yeah?
As we're leaving, there was a portrait in his office of
Of
Alexi,
him,
right?
yes.
I take my axe and I just fucking smash right into it.
Pulling it out, leaving a scar.
Did I get to light the papers on fire before we left?
Yes.
You sure did.
Mhm. We'll say for the sake of time, there's nothing pressing you guys or stopping you from doing that, so you accomplish those goals. Heading down the elevator, you see as the fight has ended.
Oh, good.
You see people sitting on the ground. Some people are being picked up and carried off, some bodies that are laying down. You guys reach the bottom before Bartolomeo turns to look and just, "The glorious heroes return."
That would be you in this scenario.
It was one hell of a fight, but
It looks like it.
without the little ones, we would not have stood a chance.
They're small but scrappy.
Are they all right?
Scrappy is the way to describe them. Most of them are. We lost a couple.
Yeah.
2 in total. It could have been far worse if it was not for, I believe, your sister.
Where are the 2 that we lost?
Over that way. Looking off to the side, there are 2 hollow guard who are currently being placed down on the snow. Some individuals are nearby, currently just looking over the bodies, making sure they're okay. It seems their muscles have atrophied to the point of death.
Frogman, we will give them heroes' funerals.
I'm gonna look up and see if I can see Kylus anywhere in the sky.
Perception check at disadvantage.
Can I help her?
Yeah. Straight roll.
Hmm. 17.
17. No. You were nearby.
Is the dragon around?
Oh, yeah. Dragon's chilling down, covering up a whole street.
I want to walk up to the
And it's
dragon.
kind of curled up, resting its chin on his paws.
Wolfgang's gonna
Claws. Doesn't really have
join
claws.
her as he's walking by. He's like putting his hand on people's shoulders.
Standing, shaking off some snow.
Thank you.
You held up your side of the bargain.
You held up yours.
I always will. I thank you for your assistance this day.
It's. I don't know if this would all be possible without your help.
You're right, but still.
How can we reward you?
Please. Protecting this valley, this land, is a reward in itself. Maybe carve a better future for this city. It has seen far too much darkness in its time.
You reside in the temple to the north.
The Shiru Monastery, yes.
Do you want to help us bring better times to this area?
I can speak with the leader, but I do not speak for them.
I'm not asking them. I'm asking you.
Now I want something in return.
We can get there. Do we have your permission to come visit at the monastery once this is all over?
Indeed.
Excellent.
Bring some books. You're new.
I heard books.
Yes.
Greetings, Professor Philson Olivier. A pleasure to meet you.
Caldrodan of the Silver Mind.
I have a feeling you two might get along nicely.
Books, you say? Come with me.
I'll look at you.
I'll look at my wrist and I'll go, nerd 30 already.
Sick burn.
Roasted.
I was gonna say something and gone. Well
You
done.
move closer to the bodies, laying down on the ground.
Yeah. I'm just looking towards Nesta.
Hey. You want me to... I'll look him over. I'm pretty tapped, though.
But you can cast it as ritual, no?
Mm-hmm. You can do it as a ritual.
Not rolls as written, but in this world.
In this world, yes. You can cast it as a ritual.
So
It
we
won't
did
have the
for
ritual
Wolfgang's
tag on it.
brother.
Revivify?
Yeah.
What you're asking? Yeah, okay. I'll try. I don't have any diamonds, though.
You don't need diamonds.
Oh, okay.
He's homebrewed a lot of this
Gotcha,
stuff.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of just the nature of divine magic as of late, it's a lot easier to perform these types of miracles.
The world wants your magic. So hard.
It's just every single time you've done it, they've either been
World's
missing their
asking
head
for it.
or their soul was ripped from their
Sure,
body.
sure,
kind of
sure,
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and ritual
Most of the
cast
common
it.
folk you can
So
bring back
fancy.
pretty
Cool.
easily.
Alright, I'll try and ritual cast then.
All right.
Oh, you're calling these people common? God, so rude. They're heroes.
Non-high level adventurers. For the sake of this, there's two of them.
Yeah.
We're not going to do a full ritual and have 3 offerings for 2 different bodies to try and raise or lower the DC. The DC is going to be set at what it is.
Okay.
And it's just going to be rolled out in the open.
Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What's the DC?
It is city.
Here we go.
What's the DC for these heroes?
No modifiers added.
Is it DC 10?
We will find out.
That's a good idea. Give yourself some wiggle room.
I have no idea what that is.
14.
That's good.
Sounds good.
Second body. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Those have got to be both successes, right?
Can I borrow that dice?
So the natural 20 fails now. Over the course of the next 20, 25 minutes or so, Nesta returns to life 2 dead bodies. As their muscles begin to fill back in and breath fills their lungs once more. You're actually quite good at this, Nesta.
I did that! Damn. What's your body count? Reverse.
Her reverse body.
Yeah, she keeps bringing them back. Crimson Starlight keeps taking them.
How many people
It's
have you
called
brought back to
balance
life?
to the force. 3.
That would be your third.
All in the past an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's been less than an hour.
Fucking calling down the power.
Dying means nothing.
You just see the shock in some of the other hollow guards' face as they like rush to their bodies and like sit them up. They are fatigued, exhausted with where they're at currently. They're all sitting at 5 points of exhaustion.
You did do that though.
Yeah, I did.
Nesta, I know this isn't easy for you to bring people back. I know your God doesn't necessarily condone it or whatever, but that was incredible.
Thank you. I did feel pretty good.
I mean, truly, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Stop, Froggy.
Thank you. I know sometimes your personal morals tend to get in the way of the manipulation of life and death, but I appreciate it, you know?
Yeah, no problem.
Looks like there's a few sides to magic in this world.
Yeah, fucking crazy, right? Where's my sister?
Not all of it is souls and dark shit.
She seems to be chatting with some of the larger soldiers and is like smacking them in the side of the leg, like correcting their form. And she's his sister, who's like standing around here, striking people who stand like this, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And she's just like belittling them and just like, "You're letting the shield wall fall down," like, and was like correcting their form.
You're sloppy.
What are you doing here?
Her job. Yeah, that's right. I'm everywhere in this
She
conversation.
kind of. You just like appear out of snow. Just.
How are you not just like sucking face with Victoria right now?
He can,
Everything that
he
just
can
happened is
multitask.
incredibly
You look over at Victoria. He's there too.
Who says I'm not?
Simulacrum.
Grandpa wasn't the only
Four
one who knew how to
Wolfgangs
do
with us
that.
the whole time. I don't
Yeah, exactly.
I've been here the whole
She kind of runs over to you and gives you a big ol' embrace.
I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah. But why didn't you head south?
Kind of ruffles your head. You think I was just gonna let you do this on your own?
Yeah,
Well, you're wrong.
I'm equipped to do this.
Hey, so am I.
Yeah, but you have to look after those that can't care for themselves.
These people can care for themselves just fine, and they wanted to be here.
2 of them tried their best and failed.
And now they're back.
If Nesta wasn't there, what would have happened?
They would have fulfilled their duties
At the
and done
cost.
what they wanted to do for you, might I add.
What I want them to do is be safe. Our people aren't heroes. We're survivors.
What does that make you?
I was always drawn outside of our people. I don't know. I'm trying to break the chain.
You can't cherry pick it, Frognan. You can't have it one way and expect it not to be the other. Kind of comes with free will.
Yeah. But I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, but you're gonna have to accept it.
Frogman. See all these dead people?
Yeah.
It's part of war.
Ain't that the truth?
And war, well, never changes. Yeah, that's right. I went there.
God damn
And
it. You're not a bard. Stop it.
this is
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
This is not at all what that's from. Jeez.
Not as long as I can head.
Wow. This is the inevitability. When terrible things happen, good people rise up to stop it. And I hate to tell you, pal, all these little deep gnomes, they're good people.
Why do
Who
you
are
need to
currently
tell
listening in on this conversation.
It's
They kind of like nod their head beaming a bit.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, we're
though.
good people.
What's happening with Hovel Hollow?
All civilians are still staying there. They're still gathering up a few more people, but we found a lot of the Hollow Guard. We were able to actually ambush some of those those Dwergar taken by surprise, and we were able to free a couple people that they kept slaves. But we're collecting.
And Ilmirna, she here or there?
She stayed behind. We needed at least a bit of muscle if I was going to go. It was
Yeah.
her or me. And, well, you're my brother, so...
I have a proposal for you.
You're betrothed.
Yeah,
Not
I
that
think you're
kind
going to
of-
marry...
that kind of proposal.
I'm ready.
If you look around, the city's pretty decimated. Our people are pretty decimated. So are yours. Instead of working your way to La Mensa, why don't you stay here? Become a part of our society. There are tunnels underground. We own them. We control them. They can be yours. Or there's plenty of room above ground. We could use strong, resilient people in our city. And when I see you guys, strong and resilient come to mind. Think about it. But we'd love to have you.
We can run it past Mom.
If we got rid of Gregor,
Oh. That's goes without saying, little buddy. He none of this matters until he's dead.
Is that next on the to-do list?
I think taking a rest is next on the to-do list because again,
Yeah, I'm a
I'm
bit beat.
pretty bad shape right now.
Take a nap. Let's go.
Bracing around your shoulders, Bartholomew comes over just like, I believe it is time for drinking, not resting.
Classic.
Drinking.
Okay.
I think we're still missing someone, though. Has anyone seen Kylas since he teleported out of here?
I'm away from you guys. I'm chatting with a silver
Yeah.
dragon.
I am way more invested in this.
In that
Missing
moment,
two.
we will pan over towards Kylas. But we'll come back to that after a break.
Thank you.
haha.
We'll see why Kylas is heading east.
I certainly would like to know.
Yeah. We'll find out in a moment.
You've dangled this plot hook quite a few times, and I felt like it was time I took it.
Bite. But we'll see what happens in a moment. We will see you guys shortly.
Okay, bye.
Anyone we need to shout out, or I know we like to do that during breaks.
Colin the Benevolent again. What a guy.
Boom.
Fucking
What a
gifting
guy.
subs like a
Benevolent
champion.
bandit.
So
Thank you so
benevolent.
Just a
all
benevolent
the
bandit,
chitter
that
chatter
one.
and the chit chat here. Love you guys. Keep it going. That's about
All
it.
right. Cool. Well, we will see you guys here shortly.
Fucking
Be right
sick.
back.
Sick.
Be right back. And well,
Shenanigans.
So
We've been talking nonstop about you guys talking in the
Before
chat.
we
It's
jump
so
back in,
amazing.
your theories are so good,
We love
and
it.
some of them might be right.
That was about as vague as you possibly could have been. Some of them might be right.
Some of them might be right. You
We
never
love
know.
vague. Shades of gray. Right?
Yeah.
Mhm. How many shades of gray?
50 of
About
them.
40, 45.
49, 51.
49 and a half.
69 shades.
69.
Nice.
A Hamlet of shades, if you will.
Now, is it G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Anyways.
But regardless, we're enjoying this very much. But bringing us back into the moment, an adjustment of music is
This
ordered.
is the moment.
Kylas. You've been flying along.
I do drink this potion.
Yes. You drink,
I drank a bunch of
potions.
potion, by the way.
Flying along, just
Fucking
casually
pounded.
sipping your drink.
Okay.
Little Baja Blast. Little Baja Eldritch Blast.
Taco Bell sponsor us.
32, 40, 48.
As you drink the potion and
Some
calculate
frogman math over here.
you see in like the corners of some of the more deserted parts of the town, more like wisps of shadows. Dipping and diving into alleyways, making way for you. You continue forward with that itch, that pull, that draw, towards the edge of the dome. That you're noticing is beginning to fade. You can barely see, almost like a silk veil.
Is it
Of
nighttime
black.
outside still?
No, it wasn't originally. It was daytime when you guys approached. There's still a bit of light.
Is it the golden hour?
Hard to tell. There's also a lot of cloud cover up here in the Frost Wilds.
Too bad. I look so hot at golden hour.
As you think that to yourself, you reach the edge of the dome. That draw continuing to pull.
I don't normally do this.
You don't have to validate yourself to me.
Well, no. I want Kylos to be able to interact, but he's just like by himself. So like if someone's just by themselves, like you don't normally hear their inner thoughts.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I just want to take action instead.
Just take action.
Do it.
How do you explain myself?
Exactly. I was thinking the exact same
You're the
phrase.
sovereign. I don't have to.
Maybe we can explain ourselves if you hang out afterwards and join us in the chat.
So
Yeah, I
immersive.
think he'll just like reach into his bag, and he'll look at the ruby luminescence for a second, and put it back.
He's gonna do drugs.
He'll draw a scimitar and the staff. I think his eyes will, the whites of them fade to black, and then he'll.
Stepping out into very sudden bits of sunlight. It's not harsh, but it is way more than you're currently used to, having spent so much time in that dome.
Snow reflects light too, so it's
Exactly.
probably very bright.
That pole drawing ever forwards towards the mountainside, continuing up down a bit of a trail, and you see a shadow move and form, becoming three-dimensional, and a hand.
Oh.
What did the form look like?
Roll a perception check.
I'm gonna use this dice until it helps me. Fucking fuck.
Alyssa was a single digit.
10.
10. A little hard to make out. Shadows are hard to define, and it was pretty far away.
Okay.
Please don't go, girl.
But
It seems to be
beckoning.
beckoning you forward.
I thought of all people you would know
Follow.
that one.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
You begin to trek through the snow as your wings have faded by this point. You begin to trudge up the snow. Coming to the top, it starts to branch out into a bit more of a forested area. The cliffside giving way to a path forward and darting from tree to tree. And from behind the tree.
I'm gonna stop and land. That's far enough.
Making its way back.
I'm gonna need some answers before I move on.
Up to the edge of one of the trees, hiding behind its trunk. Hands forming around it, kind of hugging the tree.
That's creepy.
Drumming its fingers, though no sound is
Even
present.
creepier.
Hands out. It says nothing, though.
Like the Grinch? Is that what you said?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm trying not to laugh.
I just got Grinch vibes, man.
I was thinking like the nun.
Now this is creepy vibe lost.
Creepy vibe, done.
Oh, yeah, that was like the.
Leave the grin.
Almost lost my cool there.
It was the way you did this.
How far away?
About 80 feet or so.
I'm gonna slowly close the distance without saying anything.
Hands rest. it curls around. You just see the shadows of these hands.
Once I'm within 30 feet,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attempt to use Sovereignty's command.
Okay.
Why don't you just tell me who you are, and we can speak civilly.
As you press your mind into whatever this thing might be, you're met with an equal force. You dare to try to command your sovereignty over mine. And you're pushed back.
Bail! Bail!
It's a setup.
The hand wags a finger.
Gregor, then.
Indeed. At least, my consciousness. I am elsewhere, preoccupied.
I'm sure you are. I was too, up until recently. Where are you?
Mython Unkra's tomb, across the bridge, inside the mountain. I have a friend here who is excited to see you all.
Who would that be?
Tell Wolfgang his grandfather says hi.
Good friends, are you?
Old drinking buddies, you might say.
Tell him I said hi.
Why not tell him yourself? You want what I have.
Oh, more than you know.
No, I think I know exactly how much you want this. For I feel the same. I would love nothing more than to get my hands on that pretty face of yours.
You're cute, but not that cute. I'll come for what's mine. In a matter of time. And I'll show you exactly who the true sovereign is.
Then I suppose my time here is done. The shadow hands begin to waver and dissipate into the snow. That draw stops.
Put his hands into his pockets and kind of pace in the snow for a minute. Do we know how far the keep was?
Where
The tomb?
Or the tomb, yeah.
Oh, the tomb.
Yeah,
It's about a day's walk from here.
I'm gonna reach out telepathically through the bond to Oz.
Mm-hmm.
My ever-present conscience.
He's like halfway to Limita.
You can see it in the distance.
Hi, Oz.
Master.
You spent some time with the group. Do you think they'd be willing to help me with something that I wanted?
I suppose it would depend on how you present the request. And maybe a bit of vulnerability could go a long way.
I didn't seem too keen on it so far.
The professor, no. But maybe Nestor will open to a bit of a bleeding heart.
She's the one that's pulled me away from this twice now.
Express how much it means to you.
I definitely can't do this alone. How close are you to the Mensa?
The resignation in Gaz's voice right here.
I'm not terribly familiar with this continent.
So you're still on this continent?
I hope, yes. I'm still heading south.
Oh wait, this is all one place. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I don't see the mountains yet. It is all plains.
Not having you here puts me at disadvantage.
Should you require my assistance, I will arrive post-haste.
It's important work what you're doing. Stay on the path. Talk to the others. Thank you, as always.
Of course, Master. Should you need me.
Well, start with a connection.
You just, thank God.
I want to move back towards the city, but I'm going to move back slowly. And if I can gather any shadows, I want to try and use Sovereignty's Command on the way back on them.
Okay.
With just the overall goal of sending them away from the city and away from the tomb.
Okay. I'm gonna make... Roll me a d10.
That kind of dice hasn't fucked me yet. Let's see what happens. 10.
You find 10
Hell yeah.
that you're able to collect. I'm gonna roll just once with disadvantage. With advantage to resist the effect.
Okay.
What is this? It's wisdom?
Or suggestion it would be.
So yes,
Yeah.
wisdom.
With advantage, I still only get a 13, which fails. You are able to command all of them to move away.
Okay.
Additionally, I will update it later. The save is no longer made at advantage, as you feel the draw of your sovereignty solidify and get stronger, as you have used it enough times for it to improve.
Maybe I'm gonna keep one with me if I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will follow you for the next 8 hours, I believe.
Can they speak?
No, they cannot.
Okay.
Though they can speak your language. Grave.
I want to get some information.
What do you wish, my sovereign?
How many of you are here in the city?
I do not know. We come and we go. We cannot go into the light. It hurts us.
So you'll fade soon enough. Have you been to the tomb?
Not in this life.
Do you remember your last life?
Vaguely.
Tell me what you can.
I was a carpenter.
Goes into a bit of a sad story about the events of the initial attack of when the Dome of Darkness appeared. Some of these shadows don't want to be like this. But there's something that pulls them into just taking whatever life is present and wishing it was theirs.
Gregor commanded us stay. He left. Took the gate.
Gate.
The gate. The umbral gate. Turned us into this shadow.
Do you know anything about the gate?
Separation of spirit from physical form. Body falls, spirit rises. Shadow takes hold.
And then you can be commanded.
Yes.
Leave the city. Stick to the shadows as long as you can.
As you wish, sovereign.
I won't to the city again.
Alright. Ushering back to the rest of you all. You guys are beginning to find a bit of rest at the very least. Let's catch up with Professor, as you had walked away with Calderdan not too long ago.
So what's your favorite book? What are you reading right now?
God.
I must say, it's been a bit hard pressed to read at the moment. Honestly, it's been more compiling my own notes as I've been traveling around as I've started pulling out just like notebook after notebook of things that I've written down.
Fascinating. You're not from this continent.
No, Restellia.
I had someone who I once called friend. Back during their living time, they followed Solaris for quite some time. If I understand correctly, Restellia has collected a lot of their beliefs in their city is based off of the Solaris religion.
Yes, they have adopted many of the ways of God of the Sun. Much as Limits worships the goddess of the moon.
Yes. I would show you my book, but it is not here presently.
Your book, like a personal...
Just my favorite book.
Oh, your favorite book, yes.
I have a favorite book, yes.
Title, perhaps? Something to look forward to?
Dragon's just reading smut.
Roll an insight check, please.
Super smart dragon. Yeah, reading.
He
smart.
loves some Sergei Moss.
Yeah.
20. A cord of breath and fire. What was it?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. He seems a little bashful.
It is smut.
Oh, resand. You devilish.
The little dragon that could.
Nice pull.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
It's rather inspirational.
As the ground starts to shake with his embarrassment a bit.
That we
That's
all-
Daniel having, not the professor.
Everyone kind of looks over. What's going on?
He kind of looks and...
It's a bit of a mantra of mine inside that book. And encourages me to do my best every single day.
Some of my favorites
Oh my God, this guy.
stories and such books are those my parents read to me when I was young.
See? They have a lasting impression. Carry on through to adulthood and ancient times. I knew you would understand.
Yes, fond days those were.
I also have some wizard books. Hunting spells in there for your tinier, deep friend.
Yes, I'm sure that would be very much appreciated for him to go through.
You're liking the city more and more.
Collecting knowledge left and right is what I do. Though it is also to appease a beast that lies beneath the monastery.
Would that monastery... The monastery...
The Shiru Monastery, yes.
So you're familiar with this area, yes?
In depth.
would you perhaps know what could be behind a underground vault, hidden behind a very large, potentially giant-made door with a, I believe it's a crimson moon?
You're speaking of nearby giant ruins.
Yes, we were there earlier. Got attacked by a rimhaz.
I have not explored it in depth. I do not know of this door that you speak of. I will deal with issues or problems as they present themselves, but I prefer to keep my wings as stretched out as possible. I don't like going underground.
That is a fair point. Well, I was hoping just to see if you knew any more of what we could expect once all of this business is done. At the very least, Wolfgang and I plan to go down there and explore more.
I would like to give you parchment. Large sheets of parchment, eventually, before you go down there. I would like you to take coal and sketch across. I would like to see these images, if possible.
Oh,
Add them to my collection.
most certainly be willing to do that. Most absolutely.
Good, good.
I believe I've already sent things out for the day, and coming to think about it, I don't know if Paola would want another storm coming through her shop. I'm working on a little project of mine,
Okay.
and I need pure, concentrated cold.
That I could do. He kind of blows a bit of frost that collects against your hair.
Is there a way to take some of that and put it in a bottle?
I'm not sure. I've never tried.
Pull out the used healing potion.
I don't know if that could contain my fury.
Need a bigger box.
You could set it down and I could try.
I have an idea. Give me just but a moment.
Sure.
I'm gonna sprint back over to the group.
He's very fast.
Talking to the dragon?
Where is that contraption?
Friend, oh, what?
Where is that contraption?
Contraption.
You
The
gotta be a little more
contraption
specific.
that had the storm elemental in it. Where is it?
It's probably back at that.
Probably hacked up for feminism, you know.
What a sentence.
I sprint back inside the city to go and get that.
We could say for the sake of it, it was brought with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, it was able to hold
I
at
like
least
the
elemental
idea of
energy
him
in
being
it.
like, and we're all just like,
you see the elevator go much faster than it should.
like straight up Looney Tunes style.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Just heaving
Missed it.
chest.
Missed it. Missed it.
You've got the container.
I'm gonna find. How about this?
That was incredibly fast.
Intriguing. I'm not certain. I
It
could.
held an elemental inside of it.
I am much stronger than a mere elemental, but it could be worth a try. For, as some people call it, shits and giggles.
I prefer science, but yes, shits and giggles works here too.
Both can be applied at the
Both
same
is
time.
good. Both is good.
Back up.
Oh, at least you're giving me the option. Oh dear!
As a blizzard rolls through his, straight out of his mouth, coalescing into the center. It's completely covered in snow.
Classic.
take out a little those little brushes that archaeologists use.
It seems like it's frosted over and collected a lot of snow, but it's not holding the breath. There's probably a means of activating it that you would have to be in direct line of fire.
Womp womp.
Can I walk over?
Unless there are other arcane means of closing said container while it is being
Can I mage hand it?
potentially.
I have mage hand.
There would be a check associated with it.
Okay.
As the mage hand is trying to move through a breath weapon attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can give it a shot.
Sure. A
Please.
flaming hand comes out.
goes in to attempt to close. This is a very high DC. Please make me a spell check roll.
What's the DC?
We will find out.
15.
Not enough. It gets flown away. It gets like right up to the door. You feel like you were very close, but launched away and
What's the DC?
What the hell are you two nerds doing?
Oh, box.
I take that as a compliment.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I'm attempting to get the essence of his frost breath into this container so that way I can send this sample of cold to Paula without, now that I think about it, probably blowing up her shop. Seeing as I've done that twice.
Huh. So you're just trying to get his ice breath into the box and then close it.
Yes.
Indeed.
I don't know, you're the smart one.
I could try something potentially not dangerous. I could simply breathe into it and close it myself. But the closer I get, the more likely I am to probably destroy this machine. We could risk it, though.
I would rather keep this intact whether this does or doesn't work. Because either way, this is something that if it doesn't work for this purpose, we could use... I'm sure Cable could find some use for it.
Cable, yes.
Do you have Mage Hand or anything
I do.
like that?
I do have mage hand.
What if we both try at the same time? I got very close with my Mage Hand, but I felt it needed a little bit of help.
Absolutely. In the name of science, anything.
And teamwork.
I would like one of you to roll with advantage.
You want me to roll for you?
No.
Terrible. You want me to take it?
I love
Yeah,
that.
go ahead.
That no was amazing. No. Like a child.
I rolled that's good.
Oh, yes, that's a 24.
24. DC was 19.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 19.
Nice, excellent. Yeah, with that extra hand, your hand like gets to the door, but it's being fought, and then gently interlocked.
That's what would happen.
The song from Dirty Dancing starts playing.
Yeah. And
They both just
There's
look
like
over at
both.
each other while they're closing the door.
as the door closes,
That's a-
seems to like almost activate in on itself as the energy inside itself almost seems to fuel, and you've created a frost engine.
Just go for it.
A friendship.
Belt it, Paul.
Is it like moving around in there like a
Yeah, it
little
looks
blizzard?
it looks like an internal blizzard
Cool.
via a dragon's breath.
Oh my god, that worked.
This is amazing!
What are you gonna do with it?
Ideally, send it to Paula so that way I can help with the project that I'm having her work for me.
What project is
Your
it?
hands are starting to get really cold really fast.
What project are you working on anyway?
So, I've commissioned a magical item for her. See, I have always wanted to be prepared for any scenario that could potentially pop up in a combat situation. However, I've found it very cumbersome to carry a large number of weapons around. So, I thought, what if I had a means of something that I could wear, and then I could just choose an element that my weapon could produce.
Like a gauntlet?
Something like that, yes. That's what the initial plan is right now. We'll see what it works out once we actually get started with production.
An interesting idea.
That's pretty sick. I mean, I haven't done it very much because I don't do a lot of damage in my day-to-day life. But I've studied transmuting. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know, dude.
Yes, I'm sure there's something that could be... I'm sure there's something that we can figure out with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Which
Absolutely.
elements have you collected already?
I have Thunder and Lightning complete thanks to my sister. And I took 2 shots of that to... Well, it worked.
I'm still recalling just the moment Paula opens up the container. Because it makes a notification when something shows up. It like, ba-ding.
She's like,
And then she's like,
She's close. Her hair's like frozen up.
thank you so much.
This should finish off cold. I have some fire done, but I need a more concentrated source with. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe a piece of that rimmer has. If I can kill it, I can take something from that and maybe use it.
Yeah.
And then I have just a little bit of acid that was sent, and that's it. I still need samples of poison, psychic, force, radiant, and necrotic.
The second you say radiant, you kind of wince as a bit of light breaks through the darkness above you.
I thought you were gonna say, and shines on Nesta.
But it seems most of the darkness above you is starting to fade away. The dome is giving way to...
That's what I need. I need the sun.
All right,
Speaking
I'll
of-
launch you into the sun.
Perfect. Flawless plan.
Cauldron Dan,
Close.
what's his name? Not Cauldron Dan?
Caltrans.
Yeah.
Caltrans.
Caltrans.
Oh, great. This is how we get our new dragon friend to
I
kill us
don't
all.
know if I want to give you the book now.
Sometimes he works.
I didn't know you had a book for me.
I don't have a book right now, but
I have a book for you.
I'm listening.
It's written in Draconic, I think. This taught me how to fly.
The little tiny book goes into very large claw.
2 big claws.
The claw.
I tore a page out of the back. It seemed to have
You would tear a page out of a book.
It taught me how to fly. Magic. Magic.
Kind of rustles his wings a bit. I understand the desire to fly.
I know, right?
I will find time to read said book.
It's for you.
Thank you.
So you had a book for me?
Back in my hoard, yes.
Okay. Uppies.
We are not going today.
Okay.
Strap up.
God damn it, Chris.
Renwin's gonna try and find Bartholomew.
Close.
You said Bartholomew, I was like, which
Bart
one is that?
Bartholomew?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Sure.
Bartholomew.
You got the ba, right?
Bart.
Or Barty.
You find him, he's currently heading over to a particular building, taking his spear, and he's kind of chipping away some ice and like striking at the edge of a door and busts it open, kind of looks inside. Oh, a psychic girl. Which girl?
Just a psychic girl.
Psychic girl.
Which is exactly what I'm here to talk to you about.
Okay.
See, earlier,
Yes.
I had this wrench. And I was smashing things.
Like in your back,
No, this wrench. She pulls out a wrench.
which was behind your back. I was right. Continue.
I thought you were speaking metaphorically. Anyway, I realized that being a psychic girl is kind of all I've got going right now when it comes to battle.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I need something like this that I can smash with. And you seem like a guy who knows weapons.
I am good at smashing, yes.
So, if you can help me find, like, a wrench like this, but, like, even more smashy, that would be great.
Smashy wrench.
Yeah, you know all about smashing, don't you, Bartholomew?
What is this?
Going
I
on.
don't know.
This is asking for help while also grilling him.
Sure.
I need a big wrench.
I need a drink first. Would you like to join me?
Yes.
Okay. Bar is inside. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. He kind of tosses his weapon and shield to the side and like hops over the bar and starts like rooting around in there.
She puts her wrench back and
Pulls out a couple bottles and just. I do not know what you mean by wrench smashing.
I just need a weapon. I
Doesn't
need
that do
something.
the job? Right?
What job?
Smashing. You cannot smash with the wrench.
I can smash some stuff, but I want to do more smashing.
It vibrated or something.
You know, I need a weapon.
You want your smashing to go to the next level.
Yes.
Upgrade the smash.
Yes. Yes. Now you understand.
Okay.
If you could have like some
I gotta roll for
sharp
this.
edges or
For what?
Insight?
what happened?
That's a nat 20.
I'm not touching this. I'm gonna take a photo.
It's a nat
It's
20.
not something.
It's a nat one.
I'm not touching
He's
this.
not picking up on this at all.
I'm just taking a photo of this, just in case. I don't know. Never know when you might need to do something with that. Alright. Upgrade the smash. I can help.
If it could smash and stab, that would be great.
Let's start with smash first, then see where that goes. Drink helps with smash.
Great. Let's go.
Alright.
Are you jealous?
Let's bring some friends.
I feel like you're a little jealous over there. I don't know.
I'm not leaving alone.
Hello! I found alcohol! You hear a number of ah!
Drinking.
Indeed, drinking this way. With your new frost engine. Yes, holding the frost engine for more than a minute, you will start to take damage.
Okay.
So there will need to be a safe way of carrying it. It is a little too large for the bag of holding.
Mage hand?
Just let me know.
It is too heavy for a mage hand.
Interlocking mage?
Mitten?
Mage hand with the power of friendship.
For the sake of a little bit of speed, you all eventually make
Level up.
your way.
That's exactly
To level 9.
You guys make your way. Oh my god, where'd it go? There we go. Lights begin to come on. The town begins to fill itself with a little bit more life as Kylus, you catch back up to where everyone was residing. You start to hear a bit of hooting and hollering and some. Yeah, exactly. Yahoo!
Wilhelm scream.
Good mind.
As one of the nearby buildings is lit up with a bit of a jovial atmosphere. A couple people are outside who are currently drunkenly dancing to a bit of music that someone is haphazardly playing.
It's alright. Look for someone in the group, whoever is around.
Pop in, roll 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it.
We're all
D5.
Just do
Yeah.
6 and
6 and then -1.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nesta.
I'll just kind of like walk up next to her. Hi.
Oh, I was wondering where you get off to.
I just took a wee walk. What are we getting into here?
Looks like ale, beer, wine, and some mysterious.
Swill is what we're getting into.
Yeah, yes. Hey, how'd it go with the elemental?
Great. Off somewhere in the great blue sky.
Oh, amazing. Actually, I'm glad you bumped into me. I think I owe you a drink.
Why?
I never feel like I properly thanked you for the risk you took getting me up into that tornado. So, here you go. Whatever this is.
Speaking of that tornado, I actually did have a little chat with Cable. And that airship he's working on, if he gets the new engine in it, he thinks it could fly through a hurricane.
Cable could fly through an hurricane.
So, might take that ship for a wee test drive with an experimental engine into a hurricane. I mean, what could go wrong?
Oh, I love that sentence. That's my favorite sentence.
Maybe that's a test we take without passengers.
Yeah, I'll just leave him behind.
At least not paying passengers.
I think it'll go swimmingly.
How could it not?
No.
Take a
Have that
big
drink.
swig.
It went so well the last time, and I'm thinking if we have an airship, I can get just a wee bit of revenge on that tree.
Big cannons.
Your arch
Yeah.
nemesis.
Yeah.
Doors and trees. Made of the same stuff.
Well, have you? There actually was something I want to talk to you about. Looking around all the large groups of people. Would you like to go for a walk for this? It's a bit heavy.
Oh. Takes another swig. Okay.
Get some for the road.
All right.
As you begin to walk off, what is everyone else up to?
I'm probably with Victoria.
Okay. With all this jovial
Make it
atmosphere, she seems lost a bit in the distance with her thoughts. Cup in hand, sitting down.
I'm basically like mirroring her energy right now.
Roll for a vibe match.
For what?
Vibe match.
The performance, or
Yeah.
She just kind of sits there.
you know, the way we kind of are.
Oh.
Frognet,
We're quiet ones.
what are you up to?
What's up, bruh?
Hey, brah.
I'm looking at the brooch of mind shielding and thinking about the words of warning I've received from these 3 fucking mentors.
Your mom and 2 dads.
No.
Stepdad.
And unless
Could it
the
be right?
professor interrupts with any dissension, I'm planning on destroying the ring. To learn the recipe of it.
Oh no!
That is
The
it's a
brooch?
downtime activity. It takes place over the course of a long rest.
Wait, the brooch?
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
so
Starting any longer.
I'll have to pull up my custom rules for it
Uh-huh.
because I believe it's an uncommon item.
yes.
Yeah, so there's a certain amount of time you have to devote to deconstructing it. It's not a ton for uncommon. You should be able to do it in like maybe a couple long rests. But I need to refresh
Yeah.
myself on the rules. We haven't looked
So
at it. in a minute.
I'm looking at it a little bit.
Okay.
But other than that,
Eventually, you get an arm over your shoulder as someone schleps up to you. Your sister is now hanging on you with a drink in hand, just like that Bartholomew fella's really something.
you're so supposed to press to digitate it away.
Press who now?
I mean,
Whoa!
if that's what you wanted. Oh, okay. No, you. Oh goodness, we're not meant to drink what they drink.
Why not? Is it gonna kill me?
Okay, I need to do a little blood alcohol concentration
0.5.
test on you.
I'm good.
Okay, just
That's a 0.9.
here's what I'll say. You are not gonna remember anything in the morning, right?
You underestimate me.
Yep.
Like-
it has to do with that. I'm trusting you're not gonna remember this. You were right.
The thing every
About
sister
what?
loves to hear.
Nothing. Just it's nice to have you here. You deserve a night of whatever the hell this is.
Alcohol.
Yes, definitely.
Mhm.
I'm gonna press digitate a little bit for alcohol away.
Magic.
Oh no!
Where'd it go?
You should probably get some water.
Face into table.
Yeah, I'll make sure she's lying down on her side, and then
Tragic way to go.
yeah.
Survived all that stuff.
Hence the heavy drinking.
Yes. And then I'll go back to my spell book again and thinking about the elemental that we freed. I'll revisit a spell I haven't looked at in a while, which has to do with summoning elemental energies, and just kind of look over that, ponder. And I'll sigh, and I'll fucking go party with them.
Party?
Professor, what are you up to?
I'm in summer form, so I'm drinking heavily.
Okay.
Why? Why?
Summer's my party form.
Yeah.
Bye, boy.
Body bow.
Boy.
Hence why I drank a lot in Voxstrom.
Yeah. You're up on the table. People are just going chug, chug, chug. Someone's got a barrel for you. Sticking their snout through one of the windows is the Calderdan, who's just like bobbing along with the chain.
Oh, if I see his snout, I will grab one of those barrels and then like tap on his snout.
A little frost breath into it.
Oh no, I'm trying to pour it out for him.
Oh, for him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were trying to chill it. He's just and will drink heavily,
A drunk dragon.
and then eventually,
No.
as his form begins to shift and change into a more humanoid form.
What?
Is he hot?
We'll get to that in a moment.
You're not there yet.
Damn it! Standing before you, probably about 5'6", a little unassuming. Bright silver curly hair, like almost like afro levels. This very jovial, young face to him, and a bit of a sash wrapped around him of almost like silver cloth,
And naked otherwise?
essentially.
He's wearing a
Barefoot.
toga?
Yeah, he's essentially wearing a toga.
Now it's a
he's
toga party.
This will be easier to actually enter the abode. He kind of walks in.
Ah, yes, this is much better.
Way easier! Let's go!
Then
He pours himself underneath it. He just became an adult, so he's still a young adult.
Wow.
God, I hate it.
He's like 20 years old in
Can
human
all
years.
dragons do that?
No, not all.
metallic.
Usually at a certain age.
And generally,
begin to unlock shape-changing.
generally only metallic dragons can do that.
Oh.
Hen element.
I would say you're aware all dragons in my setting are capable of doing shape
Okay,
change.
cool.
It usually is unlocked as they become an adult. So young can't assume their forms.
Gotcha.
Once they hit 100 years, something awakens in them and they can shape change. Yeah.
Is he hot?
It's weird to say about someone who's 20, but he's attractive, yeah. He's got a young look to him,
You're
for sure.
Thank you. In my 20s?
Yeah, it's just partying it up with you. Renguin, Bartolome is with you, and he kind of takes you off to the side, and he's like, "So to smash, it's all hips, right? It's all hips. It's
Oh my god.
there's a rhythm to it. There's a rhythm to it, and it's not just for me. It is for for your shapes too. It's good. It's good. Flex the core and it's good. And then
Someone clip that! Someone clip that!
you will see a huge upgrade to your ability to smash. You don't need wrench.
Forever.
This is wrench. You wrench them.
I think you have confused the object of my inquiry.
Not at all.
I want
That does not sound like
you to give me something to smash with. I don't want you to teach me how to smash.
Oh, red.
Oh. Oh. No. Maybe I do? I don't. But I want a weapon. I want
I'm
a weapon that I can take with me, Bartholomew.
I have to sit here.
Nesta might find this adorable. I do not. I want to commit violence.
Now that I can respect. Smashing for violence. But you want it in range form. Why?
Do people really find this cute? Are you really this stupid?
No one has genuinely asked me that before.
Bartholomew. Mule.
It was actually worse as you tried to correct it.
I just want you to give me your best weapon. For me to have.
Why would they do that? Best weapon is mine. It's mine. I use it.
Your second best weapon.
I don't have second best. I use just spear. This is a very good spear. And if I'm being perfectly honest, hands it out to you.
Take it.
You're holding it upside down.
So I do not trust you, West Side. Sit there! He pulls it back.
Baited.
God. Got you, nerd.
This is not your weapon. You are doing just fine with that.
With my what? What?
The psychic thingy. What did I become?
It's not. You don't understand. It's not as satisfying. Because I throw a blade, it disappears. Yes, their nose bleeds. Yes, that's awesome. I'm pretty sure their head hurts a lot. But it's not the same. It's not visceral. It's not smashing.
The great violence.
You want to smash people, you like crack head open.
Yes. I can hurt people with my psychic blades, but I can't hurt objects. And this wrench is just not enough. Can't you find someone who has a weapon that I can have?
I could give you a mace. It's not terribly powerful. It is a regular mace, silvered, but mace.
It's a start.
Okay. You should have led with this. He walks away. Eventually he comes back and offers you a silvered mace.
Where'd he get it?
Griffin.
What griffin?
No, not a griffin. Man Griffin. My friend Griffin.
Oh. Oh.
Man Griffin.
All right. Is it heavy?
Yeah.
It's really heavy.
You also don't know how to wield a mace.
All right.
Why you're wielding with two hands? One hand weapon.
Can we go
You do not know how... You want to smash. Do you know how to wield smash?
No, obviously I don't.
Well, then you need to be trained. Do you have friends who can train? Skinny one chugging beer can train you. Skinny, sure, can wield weapon, 100%. My brother, Wolfgang, train you. He knows how to wield mace. It's not his preference. Shield and spear, way better. But if you want to smash, he's very good at smashing. Not like that, but not that I would know either. So...
God.
I've never really thought of him like that. Maybe once.
Like what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Always once.
Everybody at least once.
Well, you've been somewhat helpful. I don't know.
I get that a lot.
I don't think this is gonna work. You can give this back to your...
Yeah, keep it. Who knows? Maybe you'll have use of it. Maybe not for smashing, but there's plenty of other uses, I'm sure.
Griffin's in the back.
A shield and spear! Keep the mace. Let it be a reminder of the things we've accomplished today.
Okay.
Or don't. You let it remind you of whatever you want
I
to
said
do.
okay.
Okay, but it was the way you said it. It was the way.
Whatever. Thanks.
You got it.
She'll go back out to the...
You remember core, flex, rich.
Yeah, thrust, core, flex. I got
Yes,
it.
You do smash. Okay. He begins to walk away. As we
What a scene.
come out from this moment, Kylus and Nessa are stepping outside.
You ever got the feeling there's some weird thing going on somewhere in the world at this very moment?
As long as Rangwin's in this world, I feel like something weird is always happening.
That checks.
Something strange. She's weird. Fae fuckery.
Favorite.
That's how I describe her.
I would do it.
What are you guys talking about?
You're not. You are currently learning how to smash.
He wasn't gonna train me. He told me to go to Wolfgang.
No, but that conversation's happening right now as this is happening.
Got it.
Walk by outside.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
I did that once already.
We look through a window, we just see him.
Yeah, that tracks.
It's been clipped by a couple of people
Yeah,
by
I
now. Multiple people have shown us that
I
they've
knew
clipped
what I was getting myself
it.
into.
On the internet
Yes.
forever.
I knew what I was getting
Can we
myself
make that a
into.
TikTok?
Oh, yes, please.
So good. Anywho,
Alright, well. What change of pace?
You okay?
Yeah, this just feels like back in Lemonster when I was apologising to you. Or
no.
on the ship where you cured me of that curse. It's just weird asking for things.
Oh, okay. I'll try not to make it weird, but you know, I'm always happy to help.
Just try not to be like condescending, you know?
Wow.
God.
Just be cool. Just be cool.
I'll take a big swig of my beer.
What if you need your help?
What can I do, my dear friend?
Oh, there it is.
Buddy. I mean, okay. Let me start over. Hang on.
Koi.
Sup?
Alright, that was pretty cool. Alright.
It's like the most Lisa
the
Simpson
best
cool
I'm gonna
thing
get.
ever.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, there isn't really an easy way to say this, but there's something here for me.
In Nekroska?
Just outside of it. You heard what my mother said, right?
About
Sovereignty.
yes.
It feels like I'm missing something again. Like when I couldn't fly. I want it. Whatever it is. Whatever power it is. I really want it. And I've wanted much since coming here. But this feels different.
You think there's something missing inside?
I think... kind of. Yes. No. I don't know what it is. It's just starting to wake up, and
Something with your lineage, maybe?
yes, and it's getting stronger. When I left earlier, I controlled some shadows.
Oh,
And it felt good. It felt really good. And I want to see what this is, what it means, what it was to my family. A family I didn't know I had. Will you help me with this?
Kai, I thought... Aren't the shadows dangerous?
They are, but they can be controlled. Some of them are being controlled against their will. And if I could take control, if I could seize that sovereignty, I could release them. I could send them away. I could free them.
What would you need to do to gain that kind of control?
I have to take it from Gregor.
Gregor? By Killian?
I don't know. But that'd be a start.
Oh, that's a tricky one. Well, I think it's... I mean, I guess it would be better that they were controlled by you than him. If they had to be controlled by somebody. That's interesting. Why do you need my help?
I don't think everyone's too keen on this. I feel like I bring it up to Wolfgang, he's going to say it's a bad idea. It's already caused so many problems for his city, his home. And he'll nix it immediately. Froggy, I know, will be with me. Phil, well, he's always against me. Rembrandt might be keen on it.
Okay.
But there's a split, and you are a leader. And I told you I'd have your back. So, I'm asking if you'll do this.
Yes, I owe you a lot. And I know the darkness is a little scary, but
I don't think so.
I think if you say there are beings who are there against their will, or if you truly think that this is the way to help them, and that you think you could control it better than Gregor, then what do you think?
If I can do this, I think I can make things better. And it'll be the first time I've had some power that wasn't coming from someone else.
Yeah, okay.
And look, you brought me back before. When I felt the coal back in that beastie form. You able to pull me out?
Mm-hmm.
Pull me out again, right?
Sure. Probably. Maybe. Yeah. Yes.
All right, well. Thank you.
Thank you.
This will be really awkward to bring up to the others.
I'll try and broach the subject with Phil. And Wolf.
You sure about that?
I think it's better if it comes from me.
All right.
Okay. Well, thanks for being honest with me.
That's not usually my cup of tea. Normally I would have kept this to myself until we ended up at the tomb and then try and take it then. Seems like the better route. Growth and whatnot.
It's so hard not saying something condescending right now about
Oh, you know?
that.
Yeah. That's why I prefaced this by moving that from the equation.
Well, I will say that I've noticed. Well, I appreciate the how helpful you've been lately, and I think you're doing a really great job with the group.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there.
Sorry, I'm trying really hard.
No, that's fine.
Um,
Well, we did have some fun with those gnomes, so why don't you and I head back and kick that party up a notch? Play the instruments.
no, not at all.
Dance though, right?
Yeah, I dance.
Alright, we'll start with that. Cheers.
Yes. Thank you. Very good.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little cold, that's all.
Right. I'll prestidigitate some warmth on her clothes.
As a warm breeze ruffles you.
That's nice, thank you.
Let's head back.
Yeah, okay, let's go back. Stuff is gonna be like that.
You head back to the main group. What is everyone up to? Jovial celebrations are happening. If nothing major transpires, there is something that will happen.
Oh, great.
I'm just gonna.
Level up.
I'm just gonna be dragging a mace on the ground with both hands, walking up to Wolfgang, and I'm just gonna say.
Griffin in the background just.
We're just gonna say. I know he's like looking kind of somber over sitting like a wallflower with his girlfriend, and I'm just gonna say, tomorrow I could use your help with this, if you have some time.
What kind of help do you need?
Lifting it will be the first part.
May I?
I do.
Sure.
Great. That wasn't embarrassing at all. Thank you very much.
Some of us are good at lifting, others are not. You know what you're good at? Be a little sneak.
Well, I want to sneak in. I want to smash.
It's not your lot in life.
I can't smash.
I didn't say you can't, but you're good at other things.
But I want to be good at both things.
That's not usually how the world works.
She's gonna drop the
You know what-
two-handed mace and just walk away.
I kind of look at Victoria. I don't know.
gonna just pick up a drink from the closest bar.
She is clearly feeling very sensitive about that right now.
Okay. I
Pick her up.
okay. I kind of follow her.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you go? Where are you heading?
I just like sat down.
Yeah, she's up at the bar on one of the stools.
That is so weird.
Yeah, I see that. It's wild.
What is?
Only Paul
Is
in
frozen.
the camera is frozen, but the rest of us are moving just
Oh
fine.
my god!
It's frankly really fucking creepy.
This
Oh
is
my god!
the weirdest glitch that I've ever seen, and I just need us to acknowledge
Put your
it.
hand in front of you.
Yeah,
see?
it's like it was
It's like,
Oh my god, he's like in his own isolated window.
how is that possible?
He's incredibly stoic.
In the chat, I was just like, he just sits that still.
So I was watching it and I was like, am I really doing that?
I'm on too.
Oh.
Oh no, that's because I.
Oh. I was looking at the scene from the door.
Wait, I'm gone too.
Wait, I'm gone too. I went out of frame.
What the?
Alright, so
That is so weird. I love it.
Your eyes are so scary.
we will assume that I am in that position for the rest of this episode.
Yes, absolutely.
Um,
You're currently
Voice
T-posing.
only.
No, I'm doing this apparently.
Oh my God.
Fuck,
Super
man.
weird. I've never seen anything like that.
That's really funny.
Anyways,
Oh, this could only happen to us.
for real.
Technical issues.
What the fuck? Anyways,
I have no idea.
where are you going?
We will find out.
Hold on. Where are you going?
Oh, that's so weird.
Who needs editing software? Not us!
Alright, go back.
I cast mirror image.
Anyways,
Simulacrum!
Half the GoPro died.
This is really weird.
so where did you go?
I sat down at the bar.
Okay, I come up to you and somehow get back into the character. Hey.
Toggle to battle cam and then back to normal.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah.
Battle cam?
No, he's still there.
Oh my god. What the
So that means it's just the GoPro. Something's going on with.
That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Anyways,
Anyways, let's try and bring it back.
Alright,
Someone clip that.
Let's try and bring it back.
hey. No, I'm not doing that.
No, come in. It's weird if you're not here.
I don't know. He is there.
I'm both places now. So,
Super weird.
I feel really close to you right now. So, you doing okay? I can't do this, I'm sorry. they can just deal with it, alright? I'm there, but not.
We got this.
Use your imagination.
Yes.
I don't know. Feel like I can only do one thing. I want to do more.
You know, I can only do one thing.
That's not true.
What do I do for this group? Let's be real.
A ton of stuff. You're confident,
No.
and you.
Not my personality. The things that I can do. What are they?
Murder.
You get glowing, crazy energy going through your
And
arms.
smash shit.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
Yeah. You know what you do? You slip around unnoticed. You get crazy powerful attacks against our opponents when they don't know you're there. Then you disappear again and do it again. You make them fucking bleed from their brains. I can't do that. Kylas can't do that.
Yeah, but what if we come across something and it doesn't have a brain?
Like Kylas. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
I just want to be able to, do what you do, and
Here's the thing.
it shouldn't be that hard.
I have...
No offense.
No, it's fine. No offense taken. I don't even really understand what I'd be offended by. I have this great axe, right? It's pretty great. You know what I also have? Kind of put the axe down and pull out my fucking warhammer, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, it's a warhammer. I also got this. They both utilize my specific trainings to smash things. So let's get you a weapon that's different than your mind weapons. That's more your style.
Yeah.
A giant fucking mace back there? Like, I'm not using that. You're definitely not using that.
It was really heavy.
It was really heavy. I was kind of fronting a little bit. It was heavy.
Okay, so like what? What kind of thing do I use? Look, it doesn't have to smash. It can stab.
Yeah.
I like stabbing.
You're a stabby person.
Yeah.
I'm a smashing person. Actually, I'm also a stabbing person. That's not the point.
What if it could do both?
I don't know how that works. I'm good with like the certain weapons I have, and that's kind of like my whole shtick. After that, I kind of, I'm not as effective. So, I bet you, for starters, somewhere in the city we can find you a weapon that's just worth stabby stabs for you. That's not brain stabby stabs. I feel like my speech is degenerating here. And I'm sure we can find you something like that. And then, I don't know how the professor feels, but at some point we're going to go back to those giant ruins and dig deeper, kill a monster. Maybe we'll find something down there for you. A sword. But giant mace, I can't teach you how to wield that thing.
Okay.
That's just not, it's not going to be your style now, and it's not going to be your style probably ever.
I mean,
But you have other styles that are,
I'm pretty cool.
yeah. You make people bleed from their fucking brain.
That is pretty cool.
You know what I can't do?
Maybe people
Make
bleed
people
from
bleed
their
from their
brain.
brain. Yeah. It's pretty unique and something we're very lucky to have.
Can you do this? And then I'm gonna shapeshift into Bartholomew. Whoa! I'm a guy!
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, hello, Wolfgang.
Perfect.
You're really nailing it.
I love this.
I'm your favorite brother, and I also slept
All right,
with Nesta.
this is. Excuse me.
Oh no!
You did what?
Right, you're the only one that knows.
He did what? You're fucking joking.
I thought that's something I said to you in confidence. You can't tell nobody about
Please make a deception check at disadvantage.
It's like elven accuracy disadvantage.
Super disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
What am I doing?
Disadvantage deception check. Yeah, you
18.
gotta roll again and take the lower number. It's
Take the
disadvantage.
roll, roll,
Oh, you did. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I don't buy that. I'm sorry.
That's fair enough. Yeah, people don't have to believe
I'm
you
sorry,
even
but
if you're
like-
rolling well.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna shapeshift back into Renwin, the hot green Renwin.
So,
Forget I said anything. That was not supposed to tell you that.
so it did happen? It did happen?
Yeah, but don't tell her I told you.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Because I said, because we're
Because
friends.
it's so much fun. More fun if I can. Oh, God.
Just don't embarrass me if you talk to
Oh,
me.
no promises. Okay. I'll do what I can. Oh, God.
He's gonna tell everyone.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am gonna tell Victoria about
fine.
as soon as this conversation's
That's
over.
okay. She's like your boo.
Yeah, she's like my boo.
I also overheard, so.
What's that? Oh.
Is that Victoria?
Knock knock, Victoria. Hi. Sneaky.
I don't think it was like it's just like a one-time thing. It's, you know.
Nesta, where is she?
I think I saw her leave with Kailis for a sec.
She gets around.
Hey! Sexist!
Now I'm not going to tell.
Alright, I was joking. Sorry, it's been a long day. Cut me some slack here. I almost died twice. I'm still not feeling great. Let's be real. And I'm frozen.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
What?
Was she a deep gnome just now?
Yeah, I morphed into, shapeshifted into.
Good work.
I cannot.
I shapeshift into a background NPC. And I'm just
All right.
I don't know what to think about
Does
that.
anything else? Does anyone else have anything they would like to do today? If not,
go back and rage.
Yeah.
we will go into a long rest.
I would like to actually. I'm just as shocked as everyone that I'm actually interrupting a long rest. But I would like to grab Ranquin real quick. Actually,
Okay.
you have to be involved in everything.
As
right
she
now.
like ran away, she kind of
Yeah.
warped into a deep gnome and started running.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't recognize that one.
Ranquin?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking weird, man. Anyways, looking awesome. Very cool. Bootylicious still?
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, crazy.
Done with booty.
Deep booty.
So I'm
Some
realizing.
things never change.
Yeah. Wow. Apparently, dang. I'm realizing I've maybe gotten caught up a little bit in too much intensity lately, and I feel bad. Would you help me pull a prank on my sister?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So, here's what I'm thinking. She's really drunk, right? My people don't drink. I don't know if you ever noticed. I'm pretty stealthy about it, but when we drink, I usually don't actually drink.
Yeah, I noticed. It like
Just now, because I told
it's like
you.
a waterfall behind you. It's like a,
Yeah, the weird thing about prestidigitation is it doesn't actually go away. It just kind of moves it a little bit.
yeah, it may look pretty cool from where you're sitting, but it just looks like you're vomiting out the
One
back of
angle,
your neck.
it's incredible.
Cut back to every single time he's done it, and it's landed on someone.
Oh, dude.
Where'd that come from?
So I need your help because you are the master of Shenanigans.
Oh, I think that's you, but I'm an eager apprentice.
Wow, you're great.
How did you know
I need to make it so that my sister wakes up in an embarrassing position. What you got?
Like upside down?
Actually, sure. That'd be incredible. What's your plan?
Upside down?
Yeah. Okay.
What if we took her and we took the clothes that she's wearing and we replaced them with different clothes?
Okay. Perfect. What clothes do we have available? I like all of your ideas.
What if we found another person who is really drunk and we made them change clothes?
Okay. Yeah.
She's
So-
already really drunk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now we just need to find one more very drunk creature.
Hey, Bartolomir? Hey, take off your clothes.
Smashing.
And he begins to take off his armor.
Is it full moon in here?
Yeah, you guys walk in.
Yeah, there's one right there.
Yeah?
Whoa. Whoa.
So I'm gonna whisper in his ear, but my plan is we have Bartholomew and your sister wake up together naked.
Oh my god.
And it looks like they, you know.
Okay, Bartolomeo, you're cool with that, right?
On the ground, passed out,
Already there.
almost taking off all of his clothes.
Feels like
It just feels a little weird without my sister's consent.
We're not gonna make them do anything. It's just gonna kind of look like they did stuff.
Okay.
And then Nesta will be like, oh, what a dog.
I like that. So Bartolomeo's basically naked already, right? Did you take off your clothes before you passed out?
Like in his under gear.
So how about we just kind of push him next to her and we put her in his clothes?
Upside down.
Yeah.
It's mainly his armor that you'd be putting her in.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's make sure Nesta sees it.
Oh. Okay. You've said that a couple of times now. I ignored it the first couple of times. Why?
So that
For the bonus that you have to deception,
Terrible.
it's really wild.
+8 bonus to deception.
because I don't want her like him.
I understand. I understand. You have shown some favor towards her. One thing I just noticed, did you see her walking away with Kylus?
No. Absolutely don't say that and don't go there. It's not true.
As they come walking in together.
I'm gonna kill him.
Hi, you're on.
Alright, ready, break.
Wait. Am I breaking Kylus or are we doing what is this
Wait,
thing?
what?
Take his armor. I'll go get my sister, and then afterwards we break Kylos together.
Okay.
Hold
Alright.
on, wait. I don't like what the two is up to. I don't know who that gnome is, but I have a sneaking suspicion it's Penguin.
I'm so glad you remembered because I didn't.
She did have a boot.
Yep.
That's true. I can always tell.
She can almost perfectly shapeshift.
It's just the ass that stays the same.
Booty is popping.
She always got a big butt.
Yeah, I got a big butt.
We got
Yes.
one thing that I want to do real quick.
Yes, absolutely.
Um,
Pile it on.
You guys want to do it? I'm good.
just in the midst of everything, after drinking for a
Yes.
while, I will just step outside, and get some air.
Okay.
And when I step out, kind of stumbling over to the side of the building, I'm gonna stop and pull out my notebook, and I'm going to start jotting down all of the information from the papers that I got, specifically on that machine that we took and shut down.
Okay.
And I'm essentially just going to begin to start making a concept to reverse engineer the purpose of that machine,
Okay.
but turn it into a single item.
Okay. We might be diving into a project here. Alright. We'll discuss more about that.
Yeah.
Okay. As pranks are held, drinks are had, the evening rolls in. Cold begins to take the town quicker than normal. You all find rest where you can. Please click that long rest button.
Yeah.
And level up.
No.
Son of a bitch!
I have a very particular moment.
You
where
son
your
of a
level up
bitch.
will happen.
It's right after I say this.
Shenanigans.
Congratulations
When Paul starts
on
moving again.
liberating the majority of Necrovska.
And leveling to 9.
No.
Just do
9.
How is that not the thing?
level, please.
Level,
saved the
please.
You said to be at 10 when we get out of
Level.
here.
Yeah. By the end of the arc.
Arcs.
Nom, 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 nom. No, you think
Conclusions to stories.
I'm gonna
Nah.
wait for that until you take on Victor.
To go to level 9?
Yep.
That's dumb. I disagree.
That's half my name.
You're
Dominic.
a bad person.
Dominic.
Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. We're very happy to have you guys here.
I love that I'm still forever.
Yeah.
One of the most incredible things
We're never gonna solve this problem.
This is
the Paul you get forever.
Yeah, absolutely. Peak Paul.
Paul. That's what
Hey.
they call him. on the
As he's
street.
peaking right
How
now.
you doing? I'm still alive.
Frozen Man, should we
Go.
shout out some subscribers?
Oh, I would
Oh,
love
yeah.
to, except I'm not on. Hold on, let me. Thank you for that. All right.
All aboard the hype
Hype
train.
train incoming.
Oh, we hyping it?
Hyping it.
Because we'll be
Colin,
rating in a moment
I
here
know.
soon.
you're the hero that we all needed in this
Yes.
time of
It's very
plight.
true.
Except
Colin
he
Farrell.
also
Me.
just
Sonderman, Sonder the man. You're also a hero. Everyone else who's subscribed, you're additionally heroes. Thank you all for being heroes.
And noobs.
Nope.
Thank you
Noobs.
for holding
It
it
looks
down.
That's what
Always
Colin
hold it
said.
down.
Sent bits or something.
Thank
or
you for the
cheers?
bits.
yeah.
We're still not totally sure what that means, but
But we know it means money.
We like money.
And we are appreciative.
Kimiko says, hey. Sounds like Kimiko did something cool.
Give me
Hey,
go.
what's up,
Hey,
Kimiko? If you did something cool, then thank you.
Well, with that all being said,
And shenanigans.
and
Shenanigans.
thank you all
I
so
know,
very
part of
much
my
for
arm's
watching.
still in there.
We will see you all here, same time, same place. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Good night.